started.
We will be having a Sunday draw. Find the J of Hearts for $5 a ticket. Guaranteed prize of $500. 21st tomorrow.
Welcome, everybody,
We'll be kicking off our
to another rendition,
events
Seven
on
Generation
the
Podcast
All-Side.
Hockey Game,
That's the youth events registration.
as we are getting ready to
Upper Deck
kick off
events.
the
Musical chairs. Event buses. Singing
2025
contest.
Winterfest of
Music
Onion Lake,
following. The youth talent
Onion Lake
show.
Cree Nation,
Creative
February
Supper.
21st to
Live entertainment.
23rd.
Brought to you by Lost Highway.
We are getting ready
That's right.
to
Highlander will be making an appearance for this weekend's events as well.
to broadcast the game between Sandy Lake Chiefs
We have
and
Highway
the
7
Saddle
p.m.
Lake 4620, as we are getting ready for a 5:15 face-off, and it is 5:15 right about now. We got the Sandy Lake Chiefs with the starting lineup of 156, Dallas, Peaky Coot, Lane General, Derek Rabbitskin, Dusty General, Tyson K. And for Sad Lake, we got Sam Hool, Mitch McCocus, Nathan Jackson, DJ McCocus, John Steinauer, and Jason Hunter. Ensuing face-off in the neutral zone, one back towards Sandy Lake's defensive end, chipped up ahead to 91 and moved over to the following wing. Shot taken, whistles wide of the crossbar. Little battle on the half wall, and Saddle Lake comes away with it. We got Cardinal, number 11, takes a shot, bounced off the leg and into the corner, back up into the front as a rebound goes into the half wall, chipped back out into the neutral zone. Saddle Lake gets possession, moves it ahead, little dangle across the blue line, and stick check by number 91, Sandy Lake. Miscue on the out, and number 85 moves in, takes a shot, goalie smothers it up. Good shot on net, a good defensive play by Sandy Lake to get the puck, but then it was taken away by Saddle Lake. Shot was taken, going for the face-off over to the right of the goaltender, Derek Rabbitskin, which is won cleanly by Sandy Lake. Wheeled up pass into the neutral zone and into the offensive end. Chipped back over the blue line and back into number 93. Has possession, moves up to 19. Makokis taking a shot off the pad and over into the corner. Sad Lake picks it up and moves it back over, bounced off into the neutral zone, which tipped in, and there's Saddle Lake is getting a change. Sandy Lake has possession behind the net, chipped it up over into his partner, pair partner, and out into the neutral zone. Saddle Lake passed it across, D-man to D-man. Miscued and taken away by Sandy Chiefs. Passed up ahead into the neutral zone. Passed over to a flying forward, number 16 for Sandy Lake. Goes around behind the net, bounces back across into the corner as the shot was taken and blocked. We got Saddle Lake moving it ahead. Looks like we might have a high stick and call, which is waved off as number 16 picks it up for Sandy Lake. Passes back into the boards. And pecked off by number 10, Makokis. Passes back to his D partner. He whips one ahead. No icing call as that was tipped into Sandy Lake's end. Sandy Lake coming back around. Shot back again forward. What? And back across to the other D-man. A little play, and then Saddle Lake's goaltender, Sam Hool, covers it up. Sam Hool, 35, John Steinauer. Number 35, John Steinauer. Chipped out into the blue line, and it looks like Saddle Lake's got a little bit of a rush here, got some momentum going. Stick checked by 66 of Sandy Lake. Number 7 comes behind the net and passed up to 77. Got a little bit of a puck volley there in the neutral zone. Got some dangling going on, rims around. Oh. Hunter back, passes it back into behind the net. We got a goal, ladies and gentlemen. We got a goal from Sandy Lake Chiefs. Steinauer couldn't really track the puck down on that one. Ensuing face-off at neutral ice. Again, that goal was at 1955 of the first period. I think we're going how many periods? Two 25-minute straights or two 25-minute straight periods? As we need to have enough time to have all the games. I think in total there's 2, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 32, 34 plus the finals. Throughout the weekend, we have 34 games plus the finals, and it looks like it's going to be a good one, man. We got teams from all over the place. We got Canoe Lake, Frog Lake, Onion Lake Border Chiefs, Saddle Lake Warriors. You know, Kainai Braves are out here. Onion Lake Young Bucks, Onion Lake Border Chiefs, Onion Lake O-Rings. We got quite a few teams that are signed up for it. And we got Sandy Lake Chiefs, we got Thunder Child, we got Onion Lake Ice Wolves. There's a bunch of teams from all over Indian country coming out to play in this tournament, as it is a big tournament. Face off to the right of Sandy Lake's goaltender. Won cleanly by Saddle Lake, back to Hool. Shot taken on net. Goalie blockers out wide.
Assisted by number 81.
Shot comes around, over back to the blue line. Oh, and look at this guy. He's got some, looks like he's wearing shades, but I think he's got a tinted visor on for Saddle Lake.
Well, good evening there, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Dixon Chief. I'll be joining here Brian Mistu for this evening's first game of our 2025 Winterfest. So I believe we do have a Saddle Lake goal to tie it up here. In the first period, we're sitting at 17 minutes, 13 seconds.
Like we got Sandy Lake coming in, a little bit of a dangle there at the blue line, good past the D-man. Stick checked away, and back coming out is Saddle Lake. Stick checked back. Pass back down low for Sandy Lake Chiefs. Pass doesn't make it through, and they're going out behind behind the net.
Jared Butcher, assisted by number 10, Mitch Makokis. Time to go 17 minutes, 30 seconds.
Puck comes around into the neutral zone. Again, I don't think our mic is feeding into our headset. So if you could recap the goals on here, that would be awesome.
Okay, yeah. As I mentioned here earlier, ladies and gentlemen, we do have a tie game here now in the first period at the 16-second mark here. So the Sandy Lake Chiefs have started this game off with a 1-goal advantage, and that was scored by number 68, Dallas Pikikut, assisted by number 81. Time that goal was 20 minutes and 15 seconds, and Saddle Lake ended up tying it 3 minutes down at 17:30, and that was scored by number 7, Jared Putras, and number 10, Mitch Makokis.
With that recap, we got number 16 coming in, taking a shot, and the goalie gobbles that one up. He didn't want to give any rebound. As we all know, rebounds are dangerous, man. We got people coming in. Some of these guys are really quick, really fast, you know. Doesn't take them a couple strides, and they're out beside the net there, you know,
Yeah,
taking advantage of the rebound.
these 35-plus players are still got their game. They are going hard tonight here in the Onion Lake Cree Nation Memorial Communiplex. So as I mentioned earlier on the microphone here, ladies and gentlemen, we were supposed to have one game before these guys, and that was the OLTC Border Chiefs 50-plus Masters. They were supposed to face off against Canoe Lake. Canoe Lake was unable to make their first game, so they moved down now into the losers bracket to play tomorrow, I believe, Saturday at 10:15. So Border Chiefs now advance to play the Onion Lake Northern Wolves tomorrow at 10:15 a.m. Looks like we've got a lot of action going down there in the Saddle Lake goaltender area. Sandy Lake firing a few shots out.
And coming back across the neutral zone, we got Saddle Lake coming in with a shot and tip wide. Looks like the guys are looking for an outlet pass there for Sandy. And an outlet pass made, pass back, and a little too far ahead. Coming back around, looks like that guy's looks like he could be a cherry picker, or he could have been in his prime. You know what I mean? He's got his feet like doesn't really move, but I mean he don't get me wrong, these guys can still move for 35 plus. Yes. You know, even them old what is that, the Masters division, the 50 plus. Some of those guys really got some wheels yet. You know what I mean?
I'm interested in seeing how these guys do against the Northern Wolves tomorrow. We'll have two Onion Lake teams facing off against each other.
Oh man, battle of the onions.
Yeah, it looks like we got a cherry picker over here, exchanging a few words with Saddle Lake number 3. Saddle Lake now moving back into the offensive zone of Sandy Lake.
They're probably exchanging cherry picking stories.
Yes, that's right. Which spot is best for that cherry picking?
Do you float across the blue line? No, I like to stand right here.
This is the sweet
Oh,
spot.
looks like we got some action here.
Oh, and that was a perfect. That was like
off of his back,
that,
you know.
That was like a little remake of Ovechkin's backhand goal while he was on his back on the ice. I have not seen that in person.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. You know, like he was on his back and took the rebound, took advantage of the rebound, and put the biscuit in the basket. Again, that was Saddle Lake's second goal. Biscuit in the basket. One cleanly back by Sandy Lake. Chipped ahead into the neutral zone, passed up to a flying 91, taking a shot on net, and the goalie flashes a little bit of leather there. And back to number 8, D-Man.
Saddle Lake, second goal, scored by number 97.
As we're playing it back into the half wall. Number 8 wheeling and dealing there, passing around. Chipped into the front of the net, which then ends up back in the blue line.
So yeah, a little recap on that last goal there, ladies and gentlemen. That was Saddle Lake's second goal, scored by number 97, Craig Memnook, assisted by number 7, Jared Putra, and assisted by number 9 as well, Thunder Makokis. Time of goal is 12 minutes and 58 seconds. So, Saddle Lake is leading this game so far at 11:25 in the first, 2-1 against the Sandy Lake Chiefs. A lot of good hockey happening here this weekend, ladies and gentlemen, for 4 days of hockey.
The weather is getting nice, so don't be afraid to come out to the rink and show the support. Show the support to the team, show the support to all the players out here. Even if it's individual support, it's always good to have a lot of fans in the crowd. Fill up them, help fill up the stands.
Yes, that's right. And we do also have a lot of events happening over at the hall side that is taking place tomorrow. We're starting off with youth events, children activities. Then we will have lumberjack events that will be happening at 1 p.m. tomorrow. These lumberjack events are for the youth from ages 1 to 17. We will also have some musical chairs happening, leg wrestling, jigging contest, moose calling, a youth talent show, ages 1 to 17, a community supper, and live entertainment from Lost Highway. That is February 21st. All of that will be happening. And the 22nd, a lot more good events happening. We'll kick off with a pancake breakfast at 9 a.m. on the hall side. Also, the volleyball showdown will be happening at the Sagaskuch High School, and the Winterfest basketball showdown happening at Baywa Primary School and Eagleview. As always, we do have a Find the J of Hearts draw happening. That draw is scheduled to happen Sunday. It's $5 per ticket at a guaranteed prize right now of $500.
I feel like that Find the J draw is kind of like a shout out to one of our pillars to Onion Lake Arena there, Jay Champagne.
That's right. Jay is a longtime employee of the Onion Lake Recreation team, helping maintain this beautiful arena that we have for many, many, many years. And we do also have a tournament in his name as well. It is the Jay Champagne Cup. They have made a cup just dedicated to Jay. That tournament happened last weekend on Sunday. Not this past weekend, last weekend before.
What was the outcome of that one?
I'm not even too sure. I wasn't around. I wasn't able to make it.
Right.
But it was just a one-day tournament. They had 4 teams come out. I believe it was Saddle Lake, Thunderchild, and Onion Lake.
That's an awesome acknowledgement, to a longtime member of this arena community here. Being acknowledged like that, I'm sure I'm sure he felt it. I'm sure it was heartfelt.
It's well deserved. It's well deserved for sure. I mean, he worked his whole life and now he's just being recognized for all of his hard work and dedication. Like not that he hasn't before, but now in a more greater way.
Right. As we're setting up for a face-off here to the left of Sandy Lake's goaltender, it's like a little bit of a battle there in the half wall. Chipped up ahead, knocked down at the blue line. Hand pass is called. So I think it's going to be coming outside for the next face-off.
Yeah, we're sitting at 8 minutes left in the first period, ladies and gentlemen. We are running continuous time for this hockey tournament. Today we only have 4 games scheduled.
Saturday's festivities, I think there's going to be a cardboard sled race and stuff like that, and there's going to be another, I think, lumberjack competition and stuff like that too for adults. I think it is on Saturday.
Saturday, yes. So like my co-host here mentioned, the cardboard sled derby will be happening at a Churchill here in Onion Lake. It's just across the hall. That is going to be happening between all of the departments within Onion Lake Cree Nation.
Oh, nice.
Saddle Lake now on a breakaway here. Shoots just a little over the blue line. Sniped out the goalie's stick out of his hands.
Yeah, I wonder if that was intentional, man. Like some of these guys' skill is that good, He's probably shooting for that stick. Gonna knock it out of his hand.
I wouldn't doubt it. I would not doubt it.
It gives him a leg up, you know what I mean? A little bit of a a little bit of a cheat, I guess.
Yeah, definitely.
I bet you that guy played a lot of chow. You know what I mean? That's probably where he got the move from.
Yeah.
Back into the neutral zone here. We got Satellite coming back around and past the blue line and going deep. Looks like he's looking for an outlet pass here, looking for one of his partners there. Nobody around, nobody around. Still got the puck. A little bit of a dangle. Stick check. Oh, one of his buddies picks it up for Satellite here, number 85. Pass it back to the point. Shot taken wide into the corner. Pass back in front and then chipped out into the neutral zone. Here comes Sandy now with a little bit of momentum. Number 16's got some wheels on. Pass back. Taken away. Stick checked and then chipped out.
Saddle Lake now trying to make something happening here. Coming over to blue line, now center ice.
Looks like this guy's got some wheels. 00 shirt. Passes it up.
Yes, that's right. I was looking at that guy earlier. Wheeling and dangling. So now Saddle Lake's moving into the offensive zone here. Shot blocked by a player, number 68 for Sandy Lake. Sandy Lake moving it up against the boards now, but Saddle's there to recover that, to keep it in their zone of the Sandy Lake Chiefs. Saddle now shoots it towards the net, but was a little wide, just snuck by the goalie there. It's behind the net now of the goalie. They fight for possession, but Saddle Lake comes up with it, I believe. Now Sandy with it. Trying to see if they can make something happening here, but I don't see a lot of people moving around there. These guys must be getting tired at this point. They are a little short benched here tonight compared to Saddle Lake. Saddle Lake now with puck possession in the corner of their zone, shoots it up center ice. We got looks like a slow-moving player there. Wasn't really doing much, but a little dangle and a shot.
Oh, man. That's all you need sometimes, you know what I mean? There's a couple strides and a shot, and sometimes that puck goes in.
Yeah, that's right. Looks like he got the Bouchard slap shot on him. I wouldn't doubt that for sure.
Oh, yeah. The Boosh bomb.
Yeah.
Number 19, Makokis. There he goes. Look, couple strides, and he's already in
he's
there.
already in front of the net.
Yeah,
Man.
some shot potential with that
Ooh,
guy's moves.
smokes.
Number 11.
Shot
Fired.
from the point. Nice save by the goalie. It was cleared out by one of the defensemen for Sandy Lake. Now it's in the Saddle Lake territory.
Shout out to the organizers putting this tournament together, as it's 3 tournaments running simultaneously. We got the 35 plus recreation and the 50 plus. So it's like running 3 separate tournaments simultaneously, man. It's a lot of organizing, a lot of legwork, and there's a bunch. I'm pretty sure I saw a bunch of banners hanging up over there. Are those for the ones winning trophies and stuff?
Yeah, that's for this tournament here, just at the arena. Looks like they're going to be handing a penalty out to Sandy Lake here. Shane hit the ice there. I'm not too sure what happened. I don't know if it maybe Sandy maybe tripped him or if he just lost his balance. I'm not too sure. We'll see what the call is here.
I wonder if he's putting that guy in the penalty box for knocking him over. As we're going to the ensuing face-off here, just to the left of Sandy Lake's goaltender. Getting ready to drop the puck here, and won cleanly by Saddle Lake. Too clean, as it's going all the way back into Saddle Lake's end. Number 10 picking it up, coming back around, getting a little bit of speed here. A little bit of wheels coming up past the red line. Looks like he's moving in, and his little dangle, stick check. Number 16 got it, and he's coming back around, moving it ahead to 56. Sandy coming through the neutral zone, stick checked, and the puck is stuck over by the benches there. Man, looks like these guys got some really good, some good stick moves going on here. Some hooks and some dangles.
For hooking on our penalties, 3 minutes, 18 seconds.
And we got Saddle Lake coming back around past the blue line. Looks like they're trying to set up some power play potential here. Looks like they got their big guns on the ice. Pass back to the point, number 9. Shot on net. Stick back towards the other point. Passed into middle. Hash marks. Guy takes a shot. Blocked. Rebound. Scores. 46-20. puts the biscuit in the basket at about 1:59 of the first period, as we're getting below 2 minutes here left to go in the first period, with I believe a two. Dion Hyman, number 56 for Sandy Lake. I guess he played some semi-pro back in his prime time. Well, looks like we got another goal from Sandy Lake at about a minute 15 or so. As we wait for the official call out on those last two goals, as Dixon will let us know.
Started in AAA Mega Beardies.
Those, ladies and gentlemen, where we are 20
Then
seconds.
we played Major
4
Junior
seconds remaining in the
Moncton,
first period.
QMJ Chell, Humboldt
Laredo,
Broncos, Laredo Bucks, San Antonio Rampage,
11,
Fort Worth Brahmas,
assisted by
Corpus Christi Rays, Laval Chiefs, Memphis River Kings,
Jackson.
Flint Generals, Bloomington Prairie Thunder, Quebec
For Sandy
Radio,
Lakes, second
Beardies,
goal,
and
scored by
Blackhawks.
number 66,
Oh my God.
unassisted.
And that
Goal
is
18 seconds.
Dion Hyman.
Dion Hyman. Looks like we got somebody that's been playing a lot of hockey here. Like we said, you know, some of these guys here, they got a lot of skill. Some of these guys, oh, at the end of the first period, looks like we're tied. Or no, we're up. Sandy Lake is up to 4 goals, and Saddle Lake is up to 2 goals. Dion Hyman again. Going back to Dion Hyman, he's played a bunch of games all over the place. He's been all across the map. AHL, major juniors, junior A, and he's been around the block.
Assisted by number 9, Thunder Macocus. Goal 17 seconds.
Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, I am doing 3 jobs at once here, so kudos to my co-host here for keeping you guys entertained while I'm writing and listening at the same time from the scorekeeper. As mentioned here, Saddle Lake's third goal, that was scored at 2:03 by number 11. And 93, Julian Jackson. And then we go back to Sandy Lake Chiefs. Second goal scored by number 66, Chad Pikikut, unassisted. Time that goal is 1 minute 18 seconds. And Saddle Lake's fourth goal scored by number 5 and assisted by 9, Thunder Macocus. Time of goal was 17 seconds. So we're now sitting at 4-2 going into the second period.
I think we're just taking a quick minute break in between periods here, and I think the flood happens in between games, as we do 2 25-minute straight periods for each game, as we got to get this. Like I said, there's 3 tournaments going on at the same time, and it's a really crunch time. We got a few games today, 4 games I think, and then we got a bunch of games tomorrow and a bunch of games the next day. Wrapping everything up on Sunday. I think all the finals will be played on Sunday. So come out, man. We got all weekend to come out and support our hockey. Far and wide. All across Indian country are out here. We're going to be having quite a few names that show up. I think every Burning Grass is going to show up too, isn't he?
Yeah, most likely he'll be playing with one of the boys here, possibly Kelvin Lynn's team.
Yeah. Ensuing face-off here at the start of the second period in the neutral zone. Looks like we're starting the second period, 5-on-5. Just waiting on goaltender Derek Rabbitskin to get set and ready to rock and roll. Face-off puck drop, won by Sandy Lake and back into their own end. Makokis picks it up and passes behind the net to Makokis. Trying to chip it up into the middle here for, what does that say, Wood on the back of 85 there?
Oh, it looks like we've got a penalty now on the play going out to
Hunter.
the Sandy Lake Chiefs for tripping.
Number 21 here looks like he's contesting the call when he's saying, oh no, it was a hook, it wasn't a trip, but you know, wrong call. The damage has been done. He's going away for a couple minutes. I think it's a 3-minute penalty as the time doesn't stop. So it's a 3-minute penalty for Sandy Lake. One clean back by Sandy Lake, shot back up to the point, and it bounces out into the neutral zone, passed across from Saddle Lake D-man to D-man, and back across again, moving ahead, passed into the blue line, trying to chip it up into the middle of the ice, where it was stick checked and picked up, shot back out. Looks like we're going to have a break here for Sandy Lake. Cherry picker number 56. Shot and pad save by Steinauer. Back across here. Looks like we got Saddle Lake passing it back and forth.
To number 21. 3 minutes for tripping.
Up into the neutral
The
zone.
penalty was 24 minutes, 10 seconds.
And stolen by number 56. Shot off the crossbar and out into the corner.
What's his name?
Sandy Lake is coming back around and waiting. Nope. Call is called offside. Whistle blown dead. Looks like we're going to have an offside face-off here.
Correction on that penalty, ladies and gentlemen. That was penalty Saturday Night Chiefs number 66, Chad Pickey-Coop. That was 3 minutes for tripping at 24:10.
So as I mentioned here, ladies and gentlemen, just not long ago, we did have a penalty on the play for Sandy Lake Chiefs. 3-minute penalty for tripping to number 66, Chad Pickey-Coop. Time of that penalty was 24 minutes, 10 seconds. So here we are now back in action, ladies and gentlemen, with the Saddle Lake team moving up. A slap shot from the blue line goes wide over the net. Chiefs are able to clear it out, but not all the way. It goes stopped over at the blue line. Saddle Lake's looking to make something happen now as they got the play advantage with one player. Sandy Lake now, Saddle tried to make a back pass but was unsuccessful, which leads now on a one-on-one little advantage there for Sandy Lake, but nothing was able to come out from that play. So now we got Saddle Lake now on the rush. Shot towards the net, steered aside from the goalie of Sandy Lake. Sandy Lake now clears it out of their zone. Recovered by Saddle Lake goalie. Saddle Lake now trying to make some magic happen here through the middle of the ice, but they're now in the Sandy Lake Chiefs territory. Saddle Lake are able to clear that, contain that puck. A shot from the blue line hits their number 97 for Saddle Lake from number 2 with that Bouchard bomb slap shot. Number 97 McDavid from Saddle Lake here.
He's got some cool shades on too, that number 97.
Yeah, 97 Craig Memnook.
Looks like he's, like to me they look like shades. I'm not sure if that's a visor.
No,
or
those are shades. I believe they're
okay.
shades. I was looking at them earlier. I'm pretty sure they're shades. So
Must have some deadly glasses under there that he's keeping or something, you know. Some good contacts that he doesn't want anybody to
that's
see.
exactly what I was thinking.
Or he's got laser eyes.
There's 20/20 vision going on for him there. Looks like Saddle Lake
Awesome.
were able to make a
They look pretty
whistle
good.
happening here on their side. So now we'll have a face-off on the Saddle Lake zone. Probably just left of the goalie here. We are 20 minutes and 23 seconds now into the second period, ladies and gentlemen. This is the second and final period. Keep in mind we are running straight time as this is a tournament format with Saddle Lake now moving it up. Tried to make a little tic-tac-toe happen, but was unsuccessful. It's now cleared out to Sandy Lake Chiefs zone. Sandy Lake fighting for possession, but Saddle gets that puck back to their McDavid, Craig Memnook, where they're now with puck possession with Sandy Lake. Sandy Lake moving it up the boards there, just along the penalty box. Shot on net there from the Sandy Lake Chiefs. Now Saddle Lake are covering up in their zone, which is going to lead to another face-off here in the Saddle Lake territory.
Got to make sure that rebound doesn't come out because, you know, like Sandy Lake looks like they're picking up on rebounds. You know, they're quick to get at that rebound puck, and they are doing really well with the score. Face-off coming over to the right of Saddle Lake goaltender and rimmed around the end. Looks like it was a set play that ends up being an icing call against Saddle Lake as it went all the way around and all the way down the ice. Looks like we're going all the way back into Saddle Lake's end here for an icing call, and they face off to the right of the goaltender Steinauer.
So it's 32 games though, right?
Steinauer.
No, that's including
35, John Steinauer for Saddle Lake. Shot whistles over the crossbar against the back glass. Saddle Lake comes back around. Hunter, 85, chips it over and back across and back and top. Ched for number
Saddle
7.
Lake goal. Man, these guys. Holy smokes.
A little bit of passing back and forth, some tic-tac-toe
Yeah,
there.
you know, I don't know. I think it might be just because they got the border chief, it says here on their side, so maybe that's coming into a little advantage for them.
A little bit of superstition going on there. Ensuing face-off here in a neutral zone. Puck is dropped, won by by Sandy Lake. Picked back up by, come back around into neutral zone number 68 here. Picking up the puck, looks like he's got some wheels. Chipping it over to the half wall. Looks like we got a play developing here. They're going around, trying to get it up to the center, to the front of the ice. Oh, lucky bounce off the goalie's blocker and up into the top corner. Wow, that was a lucky bounce. Like, I mean, you can shoot from anywhere here, and you never know, man. The puck might just end up in the net.
Well, kudos to Sandy Lake. They're trying to keep up here. There's still a lot of time left here in the second period. We're sitting at 17-17 in the second period.
Is who's ahead? Sandy Lake is ahead, right? I'm pretty sure Sandy Lake is up. Oh no, Saddle Lake is up. Yeah, my bad. Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. Saddle Lake is ahead 5-3. As we're going, Sandy Lake is coming back in, and there's looks like a little bit of a stick battle going on there. Sandy Lake picks it up, passes across with a shot, tipped up over into the netting. Goaltender Steinauer is doing a good job by deflecting the pucks.
Jared Pucha, assisted by number 10, Mitch Makokis, and number 9, Thunder Makokis. Time on goal, 18 minutes, 35 seconds. Sandy Lake's third goal, scored by number 68, Dallas Peekikoot, unassisted. Time on goal, 17 minutes, 38 seconds.
So as I just announced here, ladies and gentlemen, we are having some technical difficulties with the mic audio coming through the live stream. So Saddle Lake here scored their 5th goal. That was scored by number 7, Jared Putra, and assisted by number 10, Mitch Makokis, and number 9, Thunder Makokis. Time of goal was 18 minutes, 35 seconds. And Sandy Lakes with their 3rd, scored by number 68, Dallas Peekikoot, unassisted. Time of goal 17 minutes, 38 seconds. So now we are sitting at 5 for Saddle and 3 for Sandy Lake at 15:40 in the second period.
We got Saddle Lake coming in and a shot wide into the corner, as I believe that was supposed to be a shot pass off the end boards. Played back ahead by Sandy Lake, and it looks like we got 56 coming in, chipping it over for 77, which couldn't connect. Coming back around to the neutral zone and picked off by Saddle Lake. Number 11 coming back around, winds up, shot, gobbled up by the goaltender with as it was going under the arm. He pulled his arm back down, and I guess you would call that an armpit save. Armpit save. As we are getting ready to set up the next face-off here to the left of Sandy Lake's goaltender, Derek Rabitskin. Oh, what number is he? 21. I guess he's number 21. We don't got a number. Oh, 31. Derek Rabitskin. Play comes back into the neutral zone. We got Saddle Lake picking it up. Moving around with it a little bit. Shot on net all the way from the outside of the blue line. Steered away nicely by Rabitskin. Play back around by Sandy Lake. We got number 56 here. Playing the half wall. Passing number 77 back to 56. Rebound comes back out and shot missed up into the netting.
Man, that 16 shot that puck way high.
A little bit high, hey, a little bit high.
Yeah, I don't know where he was aiming. I think I saw a bird flying over there. Maybe that's
If he was 5 feet closer to the net, I bet you he would have rung that off the crossbar.
Oh yeah, but I would have been barred down, no problem.
So I mean, like he was just a little bit too far out for that type of loft on his shot there. One cleanly back by Sandy Lake, shot on net blocker to side by the goaltender Steinauer. Chipped back into the neutral zone. They got McDavid here picking it up.
Number 97, Craig Memnook, trying to make something happening, and he's actually doing it. Shot on net now from Saddle, but it went a little too wide there. Man, that number 97 for Saddle Lakes, McDavid. Man, that guy's got some wheels on him there.
Created a little bit of traction, trying to get his boys going, right?
Yeah, exactly. I think it has something to do with the shades he has on there.
Oh yeah. Hey ha.
Oh,
Gotta look good. Gotta look good on the ice, man.
Man, well, it's a tournament. You might as well.
Yeah, and his chick is probably cheering him on online. Hopefully, everybody here, I wonder. We gotta let all these people know here. I think that they can tune in on 7th Generation podcast via Facebook
And YouTube, I
and
believe.
YouTube.
Yes, that's right, ladies and gentlemen. So
Don't-
make sure you hit that share button there if you're watching us on Facebook.
Share it out there, like it, subscribe it.
A lot of good hockey happening this weekend. Like we mentioned earlier, our 35 plus Legends Rec division and 50 plus Masters division. 3 divisions happening here all weekend long, ladies and gentlemen. That's brought to you live from the 7th Generation Facebook page and YouTube as well. You could find
YouTube
us.
channel. Is it a channel or is it just like a
I think it is a channel. I believe so.
YouTube channel? Get your subscriptions in there. Subscribe to the channel.
Oh, looks like we got a penalty on the play going out to Sandy for slashing.
And our Sandy Lake player, there's no contest from that guy. He's coming in, and he's just taking the licks and getting into the bench, no problem. One of his teammates there, he's putting up a little bit of an argument. I think he's thinking it's unfair calls, as I think both of the teams have gotten away with a few calls. Now back into the neutral zone, we got Saddle Lake. Malkokis, number 10, passing up to number 7. And we got Shirt in the corner, 0-0, battling away. As number 7 lost his stick, and puck is then, it's taken away by Shirt and up into the half wall. Saddle Lake coming away with it, shot on net, bounces back into the corner.
To Sandy Lake Chiefs, number 66.
We got Saddle Lake coming back around, taking another shot.
3 minutes for slashing. Shot on
Glove save by the goaltender, Rabitskin.
Looks like we got another penalty on the play going out to Sandy, which now they're going to be in 2-man deficit, leaving them 3 against 5 now in the second period. We're 10 minutes and 45 seconds left. The score is 5 Saddle, 3 for Sandy.
Looks like there might be an opportunity here to come back around if Saddle Lake puts a little bit of effort out there and try to get the biscuit in the basket there. They're up 5 players on 3 players here right now for the next minute and a half or so. We got Saddle coming back around. Shirt passes it across to number 11. fans on the shot, back into the corner, chips it back. Oh, it comes back, bounces back out into the neutral zone, and
Chiefs penalty.
we got to
Number 8, Joey Jean-Roux.
get a little bit of momentum going here for Saddle Lake.
Time of penalties, 10 minutes, 36 seconds.
So as I was mentioning earlier, ladies and gentlemen, we do have 2 penalties now going out to Sandy Lake Chiefs. First penalty is going out to number 66, Chad Peekakoot. That's 3 minutes for slashing at 11:40. And now their second penalty goes to number 8, Joey Jean-Roux. Also 3 minutes for slashing. Time of his penalty is 10 minutes, 36 seconds. So as you're seeing now on your whatever you're watching us on, ladies and gentlemen, your smartphone device or your computer or whatever, the Sandy Lake Chiefs only have 3 players on the ice now, which creates another goal opportunity here to the Saddle Lake team. That's bringing up the Chiefs, the Saddle Lake team, to 6-3 now in the second period with 9 minutes left.
Wonder what the backstory is with Saddle Lake's team name 4620. I wonder if it's their area code or if it's maybe it's the Chief's last 4 digits of his phone number, or I wonder what that's all about. 4620. It's a really interesting team name. Sandy Lake comes back around. Number 16 comes in, fans on a shot, and Saddle Lake picks it up, chips it up ahead into the neutral zone. We got Saddle Lake coming around.
Saddle Lake's 6th goal scored by
Shot on net over top the crossbar. And coming back around, Saddle Lake picks it up again. Another. Oh, there was an opportunity to open net and missed wide as he was stick checked with that shot.
So yeah, like I mentioned here just not long ago, ladies and gentlemen, the Saddle Lake now is up 6-3 against Sandy Lake Chiefs. And that was scored by number 96 for the Saddle Lake team. 97 for Saddle Lake. That's Craig Memnook, our McDavid for our tournament here at the Winterfest. And that was assisted by number 7, Jared Putra. Time that goal is 9 minutes, 15 seconds. 7 minutes and 40 seconds remaining in the second period, ladies and gentlemen. Saddle Lake now is up by 3, I believe.
I think Saddle Lake just got a goal. They just got a goal from, I think they just didn't adjust it. Or Saddle Lake is up
Yeah, see,
6.
that's what I mean.
Right.
It's supposed to be 7-3, right? I believe. Yeah.
But we'll figure it out. We'll wait for the official call. It might be human error or something, but I mean, like, we're only human, right? Everybody makes mistakes. That's not a big
No,
issue.
that's correct, ladies and gentlemen. That's 6 goals here for Saddle Lake.
Oh.
I was just going through my notes here.
Oh, there goes another one by the
for
same guy.
Saddles McDavid, Craig Memnook,
Hey.
number 97.
Hey, taka kio kui swe pa matani. Baka chuanis. Yoshi heo makmina hase. Ahu. Hey, ni tata skwiti sanena pio. How exigua. Ensuing face-off at the neutral zone. Saddle Lake wins it clearly, passes it across into. Looks like they're trying to figure it out and pass it up ahead here with goaltender out to play it behind the net. And pass up ahead. I think it seems like there's a couple extra players here that weren't here on the original. Maybe they're not written down, or like, to me, I think unless I missed a couple of players when the game started, maybe there's a couple of guys showed up a little bit late or something. Nonetheless, Saddle Lake's up ahead 7-3. As we got Ravitskin smothering the puck. Did he smother the puck, or was that a goal? No, he smothered the puck. As we're going to a face-off just to the right of Ravitskin now. Shout out to the goalies. They're doing a great job. This game is actually really good. Good entertainment to everybody. Bring the kids, bring the family, come out, enjoy the game, enjoy the tournament. This ain't the only day. There's a couple other days after this. We got Friday, we got Saturday, and we got Sunday where all the finals happen. That's where all the good games are played. Everybody's all out of gas and everything, so that's where the talent shows up. We got the best cherry pickers out there. We got those long distant lead passers. That's the kind of talent there is. You know what I mean? And there's not, like everybody's all tired out and whatever. So that's where everybody shows their secret skills, cheat skills, just like that pass right there to number 7.
Well, looks like we're having some technical difficulties with our walkie-talkies here. Our walkie-talkies are connected to our scorekeeper down below, so I cannot confirm who that goal was, but I believe it was 97. It was, wasn't it?
It was our
McDavid.
yeah,
Yeah.
the one with the shades.
Yeah, that's what I thought
Yeah,
too.
he put the biscuit in the basket.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
good at that. You need that basket and a pio maka. There he is again, lining up for a face-off here, right in the hash marks. He's ready for another goal, another Gino there. Shot over top of the net and up into the netting.
They're calling it out of play. I don't think it hit the net though. From where I'm sitting here, it looked like it was clean off the glass. So, but now they're whistling it off. So now face off here to the right side of Sandy Lake, where Saddle Lake gets possession now.
I think I'm gonna book Colson, our referee, in for an eye exam. Because
Yeah, you might as well.
There's a couple of missed calls.
Yeah, no,
Colson
definitely.
And Shane,
Yeah.
But they're doing a great job. You know what I mean? They're going to be busy right through the whole tournament. I'm not sure how many referees are signed up for it, but I mean the referees are going to be tired.
I believe here for our 35 plus and rec division, I spoke to the manager here for the tournament, and he mentioned that they will be getting official refs to come out and ref the game. Some muniaos is what I was told.
Some major junior referees are going to be coming out. Just because they're Munio doesn't mean they're official. We got officials here, and they're Nehio officials. As we are in Indian country, Turtle Island, we need to use Nehios. Coming back into Saddle Lakes, and we got Sandy Lake trying to get some momentum happening here. Nice little pass up into the center and shot on net, steered aside by the goaltender Steinauer.
Go ahead, yeah.
Chipped up ahead, past everybody up into, and it looks like it's going to be an icing call against Saddle Lake. We're going back over to, I believe we're going to be to the right of Saddle Lake's goaltender Steinauer. And we will be, looks like there's something going on here. Yeah, we're going to the right of Steinauer. There's a little bit of conversation here from the official and the time box. We're not sure what's going on here.
Who was that last goal scored by? Was that Sandal or Sandy? I believe it was Sandy, wasn't it?
The last goal was scored
Sandy.
this side, yeah. On this end, yeah.
Yeah, Sandy. Yeah.
Yeah, 7-4, ladies and gentlemen.
Looks like we got some miscommunication going down there with our scorekeeper. I'm not too sure what's going on. We're at a standstill at the moment. We got some words exchanged from the players from Sandy. They came on over to their scorekeeper and mentioned something I was not able to hear, but our official's down there now speaking with our scorekeeper. Now it looks like the fans are getting a little rowdy up here.
I think they're trying to figure out what's going on with the clock or with the goals or something like that. We're trying to get things ironed out. But I think it looks like they're just going to go ahead and continue play.
Yeah, they stopped the time for a bit, but now we're back in action, ladies and gentlemen.
Saddle Lake coming in and across the blue line, we got Makokis shooting the puck wide of the far post. And coming back around as it's played back into Saddle Lake's end by their own player. We got Sandy trying to pick it up here and comes back to the blue line and out. Saddle Lake steals the puck, stick check by 93, and Cardinal number 11 comes back around past the 93. Back to Cardinal. Pass to the front. Missed by Makokis.
Man, that was an open pass, wide open net as well, but was unable to receive that pass.
I think our bro there's got to chalk up his hockey stick, man. It's a miscue big time.
Yeah.
Shot on net over on Saddle Lake's end as it missed, whistles wide and across the end boards and then chipped out over the glass into the netting as stoppage of play.
I hope it was a actual over the net. I mean, on the netting this time because, man, that guy really likes to call these out of plays. I'm not too sure why. We're 38 seconds left in the second and final period, ladies and gentlemen. Saddle Lake up at 7, Sandy at 4.
As the puck is dropped, Saddle Lake wins it clearly, chips it out. High
Saddle now on the 2-on-1 advantage. Nice little backhand saved by Sandy Lake Chief goaltender,
stick. Rabbit skin.
Mr. Rabbitskin.
Derek Rabbitskin.
Derek
Sticks.
Rabbitskin.
Extends the left pad and stops the puck as the game is coming to an end.
Just as fast as a rabbit, that Rabbitskin there, man. Oh, boy. Oh, that brings us an end to our very first game here, ladies and gentlemen, in our annual Winterfest here in the Onion Lake Cree Nation.
It's an official start.
Our Saddle Lake team now will be advancing to play tomorrow at 9 again against the Onion Lake Ice Wolves.
Some good entertainment, everybody. Some good entertainment to come out. You know, we got teams from all over the place, you know. Come out and enjoy some hockey. Don't be afraid to come out and meet new people, you know. Maybe one of these teams, you know, is short a few players. Maybe bring out your equipment. Who knows? Maybe you'll get picked up.
Yeah, you never know, ladies and gentlemen. Anything can happen here. I mean, just like Canoe Lake, they were a no-show for this evening's first game against the Border Chiefs. The Border Chiefs had just had a little kind of a practice to loosen up these old lakey bones in these 50-plus division.
Gotta get them muscles stretched out, you know, gotta get them muscles moving. Maybe that little warm up there will get them a little bit stiff in the morning, but you know, it's all fun. It's all good hockey. You know, everybody here, you know, it's part of one big family, you know. I'm sure a lot of these players know a lot of the other players from the opposing teams, as these players have been playing against each other for years.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Long-time friends coming together to play a good old hockey game here.
Some of them were probably even, you know, teammates at one point in time or another with.
Oh yeah,
You know,
definitely.
when they were playing their, you know, senior league or 25
Two
minutes.
25 minutes.
25 minutes per game.
So, yeah, ladies and gentlemen, so we are running straight time for these tournaments here, but all games will be 2 25-minute periods with the last 3 minutes stop time if the game is a 1-goal difference.
The last
Keep that
5
in
minutes.
mind. The last 3 minutes
Last
are
3
going to be
minutes.
stop time if the game is 1-goal difference. And you do need 5 players and a goalie to begin the game. If the team does not have a minimum of players to start, a goal will be awarded after every 5 minutes to the team who is ready. Looks like we got some.
And then again, if you don't show up, you're automatically forfeit. But I do believe that they would probably have to phone in, right?
Yeah, like I said, ladies and gentlemen, you gotta have 5 players and a goalie. If you don't have 5 players and a goalie, then they're just gonna be automatically forfeit, which is, I'm sure, what happened to Canoe Lake situation here for our first game. So yes, next team we have here coming up, we have the Goodfish Flames versus BATC. That's 6:30 p.m. puck drop for our third game of the night. But as mentioned, the first game did not happen, which automatically gave the OLTC Border Chiefs an advance to face off against the Onion Lake Northern Wolves. 10:15 tomorrow. So 2 more games here to kick off our Winterfest in the Onion Lake Cree Nation. As mentioned earlier, ladies and gentlemen, if you're unable to attend, We are broadcasting live on the YouTube and Facebook page of the Seventh Generation Podcast.
Right on, right on.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I think we're going to take a little break here. We will be back momentarily. I'm going to go, I'm going to go.
It doesn't matter where we're going. We're going to take a break
Yeah,
for a minute.
we'll be back, ladies and gentlemen. Stay tuned. 6:30 puck drop here. Good
Enjoy
Fish
the
Flames
music.
against the BATC.
And
Sounds good on my end.
it sounds good on there?
It's perfect on
No,
my end.
that one.
Oh, this one here. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Like here, I'll speak into it if you want to put these on just to see if it's. Put them on. Hello, hello. Mic check, mic check. Mic check. Hello, mic check.
Just barely.
I don't see you. Game one. Where are we here? Oh, there we are. Hi, ladies and gentlemen. It's again, just a recap here. We got Saddle Lake defeating the Sandy Lake Chiefs as a total score of 7-4, I believe, and that was the official first game. Again, we are moving on to the next game, which is going to showcase the Goodfish Flames versus BATC at 6:30 p.m. And it looks like we got some bad lighting there. And we will be moving forward with that in a few minutes as the Zamboni just finishing up. And we will be getting into a little bit of warm-up time here as we are going to take a break. So bear with us, ladies and gentlemen, as we, just hang out for a minute and maybe we'll get some tunes happening for you. Again, 7th Generation Podcast coming to you from Onion Lake Memorial Communiplex for the 2025 Winterfest Hockey Tournament. Recreation, showcasing recreation, 35 plus and 50 plus. And we will be getting ready here for warm-ups here as the Flames are going to be coming out here in a second. I just saw one of the guys coming out over and bringing some water bottles out. Zamboni is done, and we are getting ready and prepping for the next game. Back in a few minutes.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, we are back into our seventh generation podcast live stream. Our third game of the evening here is against the Goodfish Flames versus the BATC. I was just mentioning, each team does need 5 players to start and a goalie. So if they do not have 5 players, a goal will be awarded to each team that is ready. And we are starting right on the dot of 6:30. So we got 3, 2, 1. We are now about to commence our 6:30 puck drop game here in the Onion Lake Cree Nation. This is just our first day to kick off the Winterfest festivities here in the Cree Nation. It's running from February 21st to the 23rd. And as mentioned, we do have a lot of fun-filled events happening throughout the weekend steady. Onion Lake will be jam-packed, full of visitors from all over Turtle Island. A lot of good hockey happening here. 3 divisions are rec division, 35 plus and 50 plus division. Tonight, all we have is 35 and 50s here so far. Tomorrow, we'll be starting off our rec division as well. A lot of good hockey, fast-paced happening here. So be sure to come on down, support our Winterfest festivities. Perhaps win yourself some money at the Lumberjack events happening over at the hall side.
We also got a challenge show, entertainment and competition. We got some cardboard sled races, who goes the farthest, who goes the fastest, and who is the coolest.
Tomorrow at 9 a.m., we'll also have a pancake breakfast happening over at the hall side, followed by our adult events registration. At the same time, the cardboard sled derby will be happening. That's 10 a.m. at Churchill.
Oh, gotta wake up early and go sliding. Take the kids sliding.
That's right. Throughout the evening, throughout the morning, we'll have something called a moss bag. Musical chairs, leg wrestling, elders, hot potato,
Some
jigging.
waspison.
At 12 p.m., we'll have lunch, followed by sleigh rides. I'm sure that's provided by our Patagon family. Pie eating contest at 1, line contest, moose calling contest, talent show, chili stew cook-off, hand jam contest, and High Limit will be performing here in the Cree Nation at 7 p.m.
Mate sa winano at sinintakyasket. That's a good one. That's a good one. We get some good entertaining stories coming out to those ones. You know what I mean? We got some guys that come up with, they're pretty creative with what they can say. As you know, like some of the guys are they've been doing it for a lot of years. So, they've got really good at it. It comes natural, second nature.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. I believe I just announced the events happening for Saturday. That was my fault. So that's the 22nd. All of these will be kicking off with the pancake breakfast at 9 a.m. That's February 22nd for all those events. Also, the High Limit will be on the 22nd as well. For the 21st, we just have our youth registration events happening. Similar events, but mainly for the youth. Our live entertainment for tomorrow night will be Lost Highway.
Lost Highway, they're a pretty jazzy band. They got some good music happening. Come out and enjoy the band, enjoy the entertainment, enjoy the festivities for the day. And I think we're going to go back to our hockey game here. We got the 50-plus Masters, Goodfish Flames versus BATC.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. We are 22 minutes and 37 seconds in the first already. Our puck drop has happened. Still 0-0 here. Nothing to report so far. But it looks like, I want to say BATC is a little short bench tonight.
We got a couple in a bench, I think that's all you need for some of these teams. You know, like some of these guys, they played Iron Man. You know, Iron
Yes.
Man. It's only we got one guy on a bench and we got four skaters out there or five skaters, pardon me, and a goaltender. And that's a whole tournament. Like those tournaments really, they're really tough on an individual. And some of these guys, they probably mastered a few of those tournaments. You know what I mean? Like some of these guys have been around for a long time. They probably played some good senior hockey, AAA. There was obviously a major junior here, Dion Hyman, who played last game, and he got a couple games or a couple goals in.
Yeah, so here we are now with our live play-by-play commentary presented by Brian Mistu and myself, Dixon Chief. Ladies and gentlemen, I am also your DJ and MC for all of the Winterfest tournament events here in the arena side.
The local switchboard. He's the local switchboard, ladies and gentlemen. As we're coming in across, shot taken on the BATC's goaltender who smothers the puck and leaves no room for error as the shot taker was coming in looking for a juicy rebound.
Face off now to the right side of the BATC goaltender. We'll see who wins this face off here.
For 50 plus, these guys, some of them look like they're in pretty good shape. Some of them are pretty cruising around here, like number 11, Goodfish there. Looks like he's still a little bit of agile, you know what I mean? And, number 15 there. Some of these guys really still can move. Like, look at this guy right here, number 4 for BATC, man. He's pretty smooth on his skates. Shot taken wide of the net by Goodfish. Comes back out into the hash mark area over the top of the circles there.
Yeah, you could call it the hash mark. The hash mark's kind of in the middle there of the
I guess
circle.
From
Top of the circle, you could say.
The office. Should we call it the office?
Right downtown there, I
Yeah,
think that's
downtown
more appropriate,
office.
Yeah.
There you go.
Shot on net, BATC.
Right from the office as we were talking about it. Look at that.
Yeah, exactly. Right from the office there, scored by number 5 for BATC. I'll have the official numbers here in just a second, ladies and gentlemen.
Some good Masters play here. BATC a little bit of short bench. They got 3 players on the bench. Looks like they might be gassed out by the end of the first, maybe. But like I said, some of these players have probably played some Ironman. Don't count them out. Some of these guys are actually really good. They're probably still in good shape, or they're really natural at skating where they don't use too much energy and they just glide around. In a neutral zone, chipped up ahead by Goodfish up over the blue line. Number 16 brings it back out, and he's fooling around with it a little bit. Shoots it over the blue line and chipped back out to number 7. Picks it back up in the defensive zone. Moves it ahead and stick check by number 9 for Goodfish. Goodfish wheeling by. Poke check. We got number 9 wheeling up ahead here to number 12. BATC coming in. A little bit of momentum. And Goodfish coming back around. Chipped ahead.
Looks like we got
20.
some action happening over here against the Goodfish and BATC just behind the Goodfish net. A little bit of pushing and shoving there. Looks like we're going to get a penalty now call on the play. Looks like to Goodfish for number 9 for roughing.
Is that McSorley?
And BATC as well. They were just about to drop the gloves.
Stick play, stick play.
Yeah, go ahead.
Wrong one.
Which radio are you using? Yeah, go ahead.
All right, face off to the left of Goodfish's goaltender. And we are moving ahead. Number 7 takes a shot on net for BATC. Goodfish picks it up, passes it over to the close side of the boards nobody there to pick it up, and BATC coming back around through the neutral zone. Number seven's got some wheels coming back in, and stick checked as he takes a little fall into the end boards. Dumped out all the way back to BATC's blue line. Pass back ahead. Looks like it's going to be an icing call against BATC as we're going to go all the way back into BATC's end. Number 40 goaltender must be Dave Andrew. To the left of Dave Andrew. Or wait. And the goaltender Colin Steinauer.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, there's just a one penalty on the play there. That was for Goodfish's number 9, Kevin Dejolet. 3 minutes for roughing at 17:36.
I wonder if number 5 here is going to get called for embellishment. Oh, it's going to be an actual tripping call, but it looked like a little bit of a sail to me there. Looked like a little bit of a sail over by BATC's bench. Number 5 went for a little, just to get a general description. You remember that goal where Bobby Orr scored and soared? He had his hands flat out like that, stick way out in front of him, and he was like he jumped over the blue line or something like that. But I mean, face off to the right of Goodfish's goaltender, and won cleanly by BATC back to the point, back up to the half boards, and back over to the far point.
Recap on these last 2 penalties and goal. BATC first goal scored by number 5, Michael Andrew.
Dumped out and all the way down by Goodfish.
Number 4, Galen Swiftwolf. Time of goal is 19 minutes, 46 seconds, and for a Goodfish penalty, number 9, Kevin Dejolet, 3 minutes for roughing at 17:31.
Ice all the way down by Goodfish as they have a penalty to clear.
3 minutes for tripping at 15:50.
So as I mentioned, ladies and gentlemen, here BATC now leading in the first period with 14 minutes and 50 seconds left. Their first goal was scored by number 5, Michael Andrew, and assisted by number now in the penalty kill, but one player comes out. That's number 9, Kevin Dejolet. He had 3 minutes for roughing at 17:31, and they still are on a man disadvantage for 3 minutes for to number 15, Calvin Steinhauer. 15 minutes and 50 seconds for that.
I think I'm going to nickname number 7 going on there. Is he in here? BATC number 7. Oh, Jonas Oxabin. Shout out, man. Great stash.
Yeah, that's quite the hockey stash he has going on there.
Yeah.
And that's what you want to see for your players. You know, you got these good stashes. I'm pretty sure you got them good players
He's
as
got
well.
some skill too, man. He's a pretty smooth skater. You know what I mean? He's pretty smooth. He's got his head up and stuff like that. Looks like he can turn the play around. Get some transition happen. Just like what happened right there is the boys transition back over the blue line. Shot on net.
Off a stick from Goodfish, and it goes off into the corner. Pass intended to the blue line, but was
stolen by number 9.
Right in the center downtown office, and now ties up the game now, I believe, for BATC. That was their first goal. No, second. 2-0. 13 minutes left in the first period.
Hey ha, some good action here, ladies and gentlemen. Some good action as we're going live tonight, tomorrow, the next night, and Sunday at the Onion Lake Memorial Communiplex for the 2025 Winterfest, hosted by Onion Lake Cree Nation, February 21st to 23rd. Understandably, today is the 20th as we're getting first games of play down tonight for 50-plus Masters and 35-plus as the Saddle Lake.
BATC's second goal. scored by
Saddle
number
Lake
21,
beat
Dane
Sandy
Andrew.
Lake
Assisted by number 9,
for a goal of
Jamie
7
Collier.
to 4
Time of that goal, spare 2
earlier
minutes,
as
16
at the 5:15
seconds.
game, and we are now commenced with the 6:30 game of Goodfish Flames versus BATC in the 50 plus Masters division.
That's right, and now the BATC are leading 2-0. That last goal for BATC was scored by number 21, Dane Andrew, assisted by number 9, Jamie Coulinaire. Time of that goal is 13 minutes and 16 seconds. We're now back to our play-by-play with 11:35 left in the first period. BATC moving it up now to the blue line, able to cross with no offside pass over to the right side of the goalie. Pass intended for the defenseman, but wasn't able to receive that pass. Now Goodfish come back with it through the neutral zone, passing over the blue line. Past the downtown center, but wasn't able to get that. BATC now with puck possession in the corner of the right-hand side of the goalie. Moving it up the boards now along the blue line here into Goodfish territory. Little pass through the middle there, but was a little too hard for that player to receive it. So now they're fighting for possession here in front of the Goodfish net. Comes back to defense to BATC.
Passing it ahead, a little bit of a too much of a chip there as it went straight up in the air. I think he was intending for that one to go inside the blue line.
Now we have a whistle for icing, which
I-
will bring the play back over to the Goodfish territory side.
I believe we will be taking a face-off to the right of Goodfish's goalie, or to the left, I'm sorry. And it is reaching about the 10:26 marker of the first period. Goodfish, is it Goodfish that's up by 2 right now?
BATC won
BATC.
that face-off. Goodfish now with the good chance here, one-on-one. Shot on goalie, able to stop that.
See, that's what I mean. That's a hidden talent right there, man. Able to sneak away from the play and wait for that pass, you know. That is a talent all on its own. That guy's had some serious practice with that. He's probably practiced it for the last 30 years of his career.
Oh yes, that's right. We're considering we are in our 50-plus division. Little chip on over to the goalie, but was able to cover that back up. Shane, our official, is now retrieving that puck for another face-off to the right-hand side of the BATC goalie.
Looks a little tired. Somebody get him a Red Bull or something.
Yes, that's
Oh,
right.
shot off the face mask of the goaltender and out into the corner.
Those are usually lucky saves when it's off the mask of the goaltender. You know, I don't think anyone would like to stop a puck with the face mask on. You know.
It probably stings when it's from that close. You know what I mean? That guy, he probably took a little bit of a bite off of that puck.
Yeah,
thinking
he
it a
was
hamburger or
probably a
something.
little dazed after that for sure.
But you know, good to see that he bounced right back up from that, as it could have been a little bit of catastrophic. You know, goaltender could have got hurt from that.
BATC with a nice shot on net, but was steered aside by the Goodfish goalie. Another shot there.
Dangle.
Goodfish now with puck possession, moving it up along the boards there towards their bench now. Goodfish looking for a
Got some
open
good
player.
sends up ahead here. You know, some good long sends.
Another
Bad
stop
save.
by BATC's goalie.
Looks like he's laying down, getting a little bit of a rest there.
Yeah,
Got
you
his
you
bell
can
rung.
kind of tell he's a little bit exhausted now at this point. We're sitting at 8 minutes and 20 seconds left in the first period, ladies and gentlemen, with BATC leading by 2, considering they do have the short bench.
You know, that again, that brings me back to skill, man. Some of these guys got skill. Some of these guys been doing this for years, where it's just, you know, skating is natural, playing hockey is natural. Like, look at this guy, number 9. He probably hasn't.
There you go.
Oh, my, look at that.
Man, he just about scored as he lost the puck. It was just kind of
He's got some.
another open player there in front of the Goodfish net, number 4 for BATC. Had the open shot, but wasn't able to put that puck behind the net. Now another chance.
Oh,
Good
stack
save
the
by
pads.
Goodfish.
The
Good
pads
save.
are stacked there. Goodfish goaltender bringing out those moves. Number 7 coming back around here. Oh, that stash, mad stash there.
This stick boy.
Oh, we got some good defensive end here.
Man, yeah. Look at this. Nice shot on the net. It was steered aside into the net, which is called as out of play.
Stick save, goaltender. Goaltender for BATC. What do you have any? Could you enlighten us a little bit on what BATC stands for?
BATC.
what it is,
I wanna say Battleford Agency.
So-
I think I'm not too sure, honestly, but I feel like these guys could be from Battleford.
Big Al's.
Okay.
Just trying to make
This-
things up here
Man,
now.
this guy must have been watching Blood In, Blood Out the other night here, thinking about Big Al here.
Big Al.
That's probably where that mustache from number 7's
Wow.
reminding him of there.
That guy. Oh my
man,
gosh.
somebody's phone's ringing here.
Yeah, I got that. Let me get this figured out here.
Alrighty, now BATC here coming alongside the scorekeeper's zone up through the neutral zone center ice. Good fish able to retrieve that puck back now to try move it up towards BATC territory. A shot on net blockered away from BATC. BATC now coming up, but forgot to pick up the puck there in front of their own bench. Good fish now with puck possession. Little shot on net, but it was a little too wide. Back in the corner of BATC there now. BATC intercepts that pass. Little 2-on-2 here now. Again, forgot to pick up the puck. No offside call, little shot on net. A little rebound there from the stash of good BATC. Looks like they're trying to make something happening, but are kind of having a little trouble trying to get control of that puck. Good fish now, moving it up here through center ice. Looking to make something happen, but he's surrounded by 4 BATC players. Finds an open guy, shot on net, block. Sorry, that was a pad save from BATC. It looks like they're trying to get a call here on that play for their player that kind of got tripped up over beside the goaltender there. We're now going to go off into a face-off towards the left side of the goaltender, where Shane will drop the puck, determining who will win. Good fish with that puck win. But BATC now moving up quick along the boards here. Little shot on net, but it was a little too wide. BATC comes back with that little one-time action, but was steered aside by Goodfish. Goaltender, once again, good job to him. Goodfish looking for somebody open. BATC moves it back in front of the office downtown, but is covered up by the Goodfish goalie. He was doing good here tonight, showing off his skills of what he can do in our Winterfest tournament in the Onion Lake Cree Nation. Don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, to share. Let friends or family know. Maybe you got somebody playing, maybe you got your uncle, your nephew, or whoever playing here tonight or all weekend and you're unable to make it. Let them know you can catch them live here on the 7th Generation Facebook and YouTube page. Once again, that's OLCN 7th Generation Podcast on Facebook and YouTube.
Ahoo. Uncles, brothers, cousins, friends, family, sisters,
Your sisters,
maybe in-laws,
your
the one who's stacked up with brothers, friends, cousin, something like that,
Your aunties, nephews,
In a way.
nieces, uncles, brother.
Wakutuin uma wayo hitutimaga. Everybody's related in a way, Come out and support that relation.
Yeah.
You know?
BATC right downtown.
Oh, shot on net.
The net was knocked loose. The official's gonna stop the play so we can put
Dislodged.
that back there on the goal line crease. We're facing off now for a
Aho, pitutek,
Face-off.
pitagutek. Satsitiga segintoya. Aya. Mitsunigito natina, hutina. You're already done. It's allowance day, I understand. But I'm sure you're all done at Superstore. Come out and enjoy some hockey at the Onion Lake Communiplex as we got a couple more games to go tonight.
That's right. Cut up that hamburger and put it in those Ziploc bags and get those school lunch put away for next week.
Yeah, school lunch, boy.
Get on over here. You know, a lot of hockey to be played here, but I believe we only have, I think we only got one more game here. Thunderchild versus the O-Town Onion Rings. That's going to be a good game, ladies and gentlemen. 4 games in total for Thursday night here. Looks like we got a penalty coming up here to BATC, number 17.
Thunderchild versus O-Rings. Come out and support our local talent. You know, I still consider Thunderchild local, right? Because it's like right next door. We got Frog Lake, Loon Lake, Ministikwan, Siguskawa, Siamakwa, Sagagan, you know, Hike, Sagagan. You know, we're all a big family, you know what I mean? Everybody knows everybody. Looks like these guys really want to rock and roll here, number 21 and number 9. They want to go for it or something like that, you know? Sige go, to. On the ice over here. Has the face-off. Goes back to the right of BATC's goaltender, won back cleanly by Goodfish. And stuck in the corner here as number 9 wins the puck battle and plays it back out to center ice. Number 4 BATC picks it up. This guy's got some skill, man. He's pretty quick. He's got some skill. And it looks like he's walking around the players here a little bit here. There's a little bit of a dangle there and come back around. Number 12 picks it up in the corner, has possession, passes to the front of the net as it is missed by the BATC forward and went across, picked up by Goodfish and back over across BATC's line. Shot on net, goaltender gobbles it up, leaving no room and no rebound. As we're coming to the end of the first period, ladies and gentlemen. Goodfish Flames versus BATC.
Recount for that BATC penalty, ladies and gentlemen, goes to number 17, James Oxman. 3 minutes for body contact. Time of that penalty is 1 minute, 17 seconds.
So that penalty was to BATC, ladies and gentlemen, number 17, James Oxman. 3 minutes for body contact. Time of the penalty is 1 minute, 17 seconds. We are now at the end of the first period. Heading on over to our second here shortly with BATC leading 2-0 against the Goodfish Flames. And they are short benched, which it comes to a big surprise to me. But, you know, like my co-host here mentioned earlier, these boys are talented. They're skilled. They're ready to win. 50-plus Masters, we think we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 teams all together. Onion Lake Northern Wolves, the Canoe Lake / MLTC team, OLTC Border Chiefs, Goodfish Flames, BATC, and Kainai. So 6 teams all together facing off in our 50-plus Masters division. For our rec division, ladies and gentlemen, we got Saddle Lake Warriors, Canoe Lake Young Guns, Onion Lake Border Chiefs, Canoe Lake Gunners, Onion Lake Young Bucks, Alexander, Frog Lake T-Birds, Kainai Braves. And for our 35-plus legends, Onion Lake Ice Wolves, Saddle Lake, Sandy Lake Chiefs, Thunderchild, O-Town Onion Rings, and Canoe Lake. Lots of good hockey here happening this weekend, ladies and gentlemen, and our Onion Lake Winterfest tournament. This is our 30th year anniversary.
30th anniversary of the Winterfest. It doesn't even seem like it was that long ago when we started having our little festivities out in front of the Memorial Communiplex here.
Man, I can't even remember that long. I'm only 26 years old. So
you weren't even there yet,
I wasn't
my
even
friend.
born yet. Never
Yeah.
mind. But man, you know, all those years of coming here so far, we've advanced so much. We've progressed so much as a nation. It's expanded to where we can have almost every single event thought of. You know, like we do have our basketball tournaments here, a volleyball showdown, and all the events you can possibly think of, right to lumberjack, hand drums, skidoo drag races, bannock relay, tug of war, our cardboard sled derby, sleigh rides. You think of it, we got it happening here in O-Town, ladies and gentlemen. So come on down, enjoy some events, have some free breakfast on Saturday. A lot of good stuff happening here all weekend, ladies and gentlemen.
As we begin the second period, ladies and gentlemen, face off won cleanly by Goodfish and played back into their defensive line. Chipped ahead into the neutral zone over to number 16 and fired off over the winger who takes a shot and is now dumped all the way back down the ice by BATC as they are continuing to kill a penalty. And Goodfish picks the puck back up, transitions back into the neutral zone. We got some good passing plays happening here. As these guys know how to do them long passes. I've seen a few of them so far this game, and they connect, you know.
There comes our stash here, number 7. Tried to make something happening, but went off the skate as he passed it on over. Goodfish moving it up now, looking around, trying to make something happening right center ice here. Connects to number 16.
All the way from the D-man all the way up into the neutral zone. That's a good long pass, you know. And coming back out, we got number 2 comes in, takes a shot on net, steered aside by goaltender. Played behind the net by number 11 as the play is called dead on a delayed penalty call for cross-checking, I believe. But we will get a confirmation with that from our co-host here, Mr. Dixon Chief, as the play is called down, and we will be moving to the left of the Goodfish goaltender. About 23 minutes with BATC up to the Goodfish 0. Shot on net, steered aside, stick saved by the goaltender at Goodfish. Played back out. Number 7 picks it up, takes a shot wide of the post. Control again in the corner. Back to number 2 for BATC. Back to the bottom of the circle and shot on net just wide and shot all the way down the ice by Goodfish. Goaltender takes a little bit of a spill and the play continues as goaltender's okay up and moving around.
Official penalty call on the play there, ladies and gentlemen, goes to Goodfish, player number 16. That is Vaughn Breton. 3 minutes for cross-checking. Time of that penalty is 23 minutes, 6 seconds. And looks like we got a little scrummage there going on behind the net. Looks like Goodfish are trying to clear, which they did. Now BATC with puck possession now in the neutral zone. Looks like they're coming up for the attack now along the boards. Looking for somebody open, number 2.
Number 2 trying to figure things out as it's dumped all the way down the ice by Goodfish. Goaltender's out to play it. Looking for a pass up to the defenseman. Number 7, Matt Stash here coming back over the blue line.
Oh, Matt Stash. Look at what he can.
He's got some wheels. Oh, he's got some moves.
Yeah.
He's got the head fake, and the
he
puck
still
went through
got it. He still got it too.
Right through the D-man's feet there and everything.
That guy.
Gets the puck back. Looks like he wants to take a shot, but missed. Fanned on the shot. Good fish back up over the blue line. Number 6 takes a shot, whistles wide of the post. On the half boards now, BATC picking it up and passing up ahead. Here we got number 12 coming back, wheeling it up and down, and picked away by Goodfish.
Goodfish tried to clear it out the zone again, but were unsuccessful. BATC was able to pick that puck up and shoot it in the corner, just to the left side of the goaltender of Goodfish. Goodfish now moving up the boards there. BATC back with puck possession at the blue line. Looks like they moved that puck on over to the side. A little shot on net, just a little bit too wide now. It kind of got slowed down there by the officials' skates over there in the corner. BATC now back with puck possession behind their own net, looking for somebody open. Shot
Long
against the
lead pass.
board. Goes back to BATC's player there. Now fighting for puck possession at the blue line.
Jeez.
BATC got the puck, but is waved offside by our official Shane Whitstone. We're 20 minutes and 8 seconds in the second period remaining here. BATC leading from 2, and good fish Muggy Guay by. Oh,
Looks like Shane
snakes.
and Colson are going to be doing the next game too, I would assume, right?
Yeah, I
It'd be
would
safe
assume
to
so.
assume that.
Tomorrow we'll probably have these other officials coming in to take over the rest of the tournament.
Uh-huh.
Last year we had some good officials. I can't remember the names. Good guys though, and I saw them also at FSIN tournament refereeing over there as well. Very good officials, you know, good calls, fair calls, and funny. These guys, man, if you ever hear them in the ref dressing room there, boy, man, they got some stories to tell. I can tell you that for sure.
Some good old shower stories, I bet.
Yeah.
You know, after the game, come on, boys, let's go. Let's go
Yeah.
to the showers. Come on, you guys are taking forever. I'm ready to go rock and
Yeah,
roll.
I'd be like, man, why are you so excited to go in the shower here? Good fish with puck possession here. Ended up clearing it out of BATC's territory, waiting for their man to come over the blue line. So now they're moving it in through BATC zone. Shot on net, stopped by good fish goalie. BATC goalie.
Goaltender with, I'm not sure what kind of a save that was. He caught it with his blocker sidearm, dropped to his knees, and, you know, smothered it. So I guess it's, just
That's the
the
trifecta.
the trifecta. What a name! What a name! There he goes again. The
Yeah.
same save. Look at that, man! It's a signature save.
That must be.
You know, blocker arm, snag the puck and hold on to it between the elbow and the rib cage. This guy is really good, man. He's got some quick reflexes.
That he does. That he does.
Ensuing faceoff just to the left of quick reflex there. We'll call him Felix the Cat. Number 11 passes it across, comes out of the end, out
Called
of the zone.
offside. I don't think Goodfish realizes he's offside. He's still standing behind the goaltender. BATC now moving it up. Just about got stopped by Goodfish. He's looking around for somebody open. Finds somebody in the neutral zone.
Send some sauce out to the other blue line here. Number 12 picked off and stick checked. Puck comes back out into the neutral zone. And play coming back around. Number 9 picks it up for Goodfish, passes it over.
Oh,
gets
good
it back.
chance. That went right off the post, off the side of the goaltender's net. And that is now called out of play by our officials here. That was a good shot there. Good chance for sure.
And an excellent effort as the goaltender stacked the pads on that one as well, man.
Yes, definitely.
he went for it,
He's
man.
really showing what he has here tonight. He really wants to make it right up to the winner's bracket all weekend long.
And you know that's one thing that I've never been a part of is in the winner's bracket right to the end, because it's always been first game loss and then you work your way back up all the way from the bottom. Every once in a while, you know, it's been years and years and years since I've skated and played hockey, but you know, I miss it. I believe I can do it. Just a matter of time.
Yes, that's right. I keep seeing the same thing about myself as well. BATC with the shot on net and scores.
Number 12 puts the biscuit in the basket.
Right from behind the net, comes on over to the right side of the goalie and just tucks that in the top corner there.
Hey ha. Ah, sin. Ini tata skut minigon na pio. We're hitting about the 16-minute marker of the second period, ladies and gentlemen. As excuse me. Oh goodness. Number 7 for BATC coming in over the blue line. He's got some speeds, puts on the brakes, took a shot on net, but didn't miss by much. The goaltender let it fly through. Tipped in front by number 4, and rebound comes out. Number 4 brings his own rebound and picks it up and tosses it to the back of the net. Excellent play. Number 4 is a little patient in front of the net there and gets his own rebound, and it ends up being a goal. Beautiful. Like, I mean, these guys, short players, and they are doing well. You know what I mean? They are doing really well. A good fish passes across over back to the blue line, moves it up ahead. Chip up ahead, and it's in the BATC's defensive end. Comes back through, and number 5 for BATC's coming in. Shot on net. Goaltender flashes a little bit of leather there with the blocker. And number 17, goaltender picks that up through traffic and smothers it and gets a whistle as the play is called dead, and we will be moving to the left of Goodfish's goaltender for the ensuing face-off. Face-off, puck dropped, won by BATC, back to the point, shot taken, tracked down by defensemen and moved ahead into the neutral zone up to number 16, past the number 8, shot on net. Rebound as, it looks like the goalie is going to go give number 16 a taste of his medicine. Man, he wants to go as number 16 bumped into him as he was flying through the crease. Unintentional, but the goaltender wants a piece of him, man. I tell you, he's pissed. A little bit ticked off. He's a little mad.
Unassisted at 15:30.
Looks like these guys are having some words here.
Looks like we got a lot of action there happening there, Brian. I wish I was in that, but I mean, it looked like BATC was trying to drop the gloves. Their goaltender, actually.
Goaltender was the one that jumped up and went after number 16
Man,
for Goodfish.
Holy smokes, jeez, these guys. Looks like we're going to have a face-off on the opposite side now. So, recap for these last 2 goals, ladies and gentlemen. That's BATC's 3rd and 4th goal. 3rd goal scored by number 12 and assisted by 7 at 16:22. Their 4th goal was scored by number 4, Galen Swiftwolf, unassisted at 15:30. So the puck drop is now happening at the blue line just outside BATC territory. Goodfish now won that face-off and are now coming up through the neutral. He kind of heads on back to his own zone, but pass was trying to move up, was unable to. BATC with puck possession now over there in their own territory against Goodfish. Goodfish now able to stop and get a whistle on the play. I'm now joined here, ladies and gentlemen, by my uncle, Timothy Chief, who will be helping me here out for a few minutes as Brian takes a little break, I believe. How you doing there, Uncle?
Good. Some good hockey here tonight already, and, it's good to see the hockey community is excited about playing on the lake again. I remember a lot of these 50-plus Goodfish Flames used to come back in the day. They used to come play the old Border Chiefs, when the arena was first built. And, it's good to see that a lot of these guys are still active. And, it's just exciting times. Canada, U.S. 1-1 after the first. Awesome game on the tube if you're at home watching on TV. So,
well,
yeah.
that's good stuff. I wish I was kind of watching that game too right now, but it's good to hear we're tied in the first there. Hopefully Canada could come out and do something. So as we mentioned earlier, ladies and gentlemen, Goodfish, as Brian was saying, a lot of these boys were playing hockey here a long time ago, and everyone just kind of knows each other here during our tournament. Good time rivalry. Also, I guess you can say kind of aggressive rivalry at the same time. As you just saw, the goaltender was trying to go after one of our Goodfish Flames players here. Man, that would have been a good fight for sure. But according to our rules here, if you are fighting, uh, and well, I guess this only applies to our recreation division. It says so. If anyone was to fight here in our 50 plus, I don't think you'd be skating
Get
for the
yeah,
rest of the weekend.
yeah. I think it's a tournament. A tournament. You're out for the weekend after you have a fight. So I think the rules pretty straightforward across Indian country when it comes to fighting and recreational hockey tournaments. So contact obviously has a little bit more appetite for that, but obviously there's no contact division this weekend. But we all look forward to an exciting weekend of hockey here up in Onion Lake First Nation.
Exactly. A lot of fast-paced hockey happening here all weekend long, ladies and gentlemen. We will be having Sunday championship taking place, so I'm sure we'll be full house by then.
Oh, for sure. And if anybody's out there who's wanting to come in down, wondering what the cost is, as our 30th anniversary celebration continues for Onion Lake Nation Memorial Communiplex, there will be no gate fee. Right from Thursday right to Sunday. So, great news for the players, the parents, fans watching, spouses, kids, all that stuff. That anybody in the community that wants to come watch, come watch some good hockey, some good old timer hockey. The 35 division is going to be a very competitive division. Obviously you have both Onion Lake teams in there. You have Canoe Lake Young Guns who always bring good talent to Onion Lake. Saddle Lake Warriors who defeated Sandy Lake a little bit earlier in the day. And, it's exciting to see some teams come out. And the revival of Thunder Child First Nation as they obviously just open up their beautiful their beautiful center this year, and they revitalized their hockey team. So a lot of the boys that played here in 1996 in the Saskatchewan Tony Cody Winter Games, they would have been the bantam or midget team at that time. Now they're all playing with the old timer division, and it's so exciting. And Thunderchild is obviously hosting a $30,000 tournament next weekend of their own, and contact, and then they got an old timer tournament towards the end of the month. So it's exciting things happening out in the Thunderchild First Nation to our cousins there from the east. So
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. A lot of good hockey happening here this month and next month. Lots of hockey, FSIN as well. We do have our Braves Border Battle Championships happening here in O-Town. Also, we'll be having, I believe it's, there was another tournament here happening in Onion Lake. I'm not too sure what it was, but I know our Winterfest was one of them. The J Champagne Cup happened last weekend. Lots of hockey to be watching all over Turtle Island. And last but not least, don't forget about our great nation facing off against our rivalry from the South, Team USA. But yeah, free admission, ladies and gentlemen. Don't forget, free admission all weekend long. No admission required. Just come on down and watch. If you're unable to, ladies and gentlemen, you can catch us live on the 7th Generation Facebook and YouTube page. Spread the word. Make sure you press that share button as well. So we're sitting at 7 minutes and 17 seconds in the second period. BATC are up 4-0, as you've been watching here. Good fish now in the BATC zone, trying to make something happening, but they're looking a little gassed out there by now. Not a lot of leg movement, but a lot of passing going on.
yeah, this is where having those extra, 2-3 skaters really helps out towards the end of the game after a couple of hard shifts and a couple of periods, and that's usually what when for these teams that battle into Sunday, that's usually one of the factors that goes on is the physicality of it, the physical strength of the team. Sometimes teams run out of juice. Need shorter defensemen, shorter forward, and some of the challenges. But that's tournament hockey, as everybody knows. So it's always exciting. There's a lot of X factors. Goaltending, power plays. So many things come into play when it comes to Indian hockey, of course, and that's always good and it's always exciting. I'm excited to see there Mr. BATC is wanting to shut out here. Pretty obviously, he's still battling hard here the last 6 minutes of the game, and that's good to see. It's always exciting for these guys to and to see the love, the excitement of these guys coming in, and excited to play a hockey game, and these guys are in their 50s. It's awesome to see. It's just like when you watch the little kids come in and they're excited for their 9 a.m. game on Saturdays. That's how these old timers are looking today. So.
That's exactly right.
Yeah.
They've been eager to get out on this ice and play, so they're
Yes,
giving it
yeah.
their all.
Yeah.
Looks like BATC got a couple more players come in and helped them out there. They're looking a little short-benched earlier.
Yeah, BATC, as you know, the Battle for Agency Travel Council. This is their, this is probably their FSIN team that, as you know, in 45 and 50 plus in the FSIN divisions, they do the Travel Council model. So I imagine some of these boys have been playing together for a couple of years, a little bit used to each other, and I'm not sure if Goodfish and Goodfish has much time as to play together as BATC, and maybe that's what's kind of showing, right? So as the weekend goes on, hopefully both teams find their stride and will be playing their best for some Sunday hockey.
Yes, I was mentioning earlier to Brian. Brian was asking me who BATC was, and then you know what I said? I think these guys are from Battleford.
Yeah.
So it looks like we got a whistle on the play now. Perhaps, I'm not too sure what he called that. I think it was icing, ladies and gentlemen. So we are going to have a face-off here now to the left-hand side of the BATC goalie. We are 4 minutes and 30 seconds left in the second period. BATC still leading 4-0 against Goodfish Flames. You skating this weekend, Uncle?
Yes, I'll be playing in the morning with the Onion Lake Ice Wolves. Excited, 9 a.m. game.
Okay, yeah.
We will be taking on the Saddle Lake Warriors, and that's a rematch of one of our semifinal games in the Alberta Provincials of last spring. There we had a 2-1 game, and it was pretty exciting. It was pretty exciting, it got a little rough towards the end, but we prevailed, went on to the final that time. We ended up losing in the final to a Métis settlement from up north. But we battled back, and I think we had 5 games on Sunday, and we had 12 guys, but it was pretty tiring. And Jordy left us to go golfing in Phoenix. So
Man, that guy.
Yeah, that's Jordy Lewis for you.
Oh, yes, that is.
He'll take it a Sunday, then he'll leave you. That's what he's famous for.
It sounds like Jordy for sure.
So I wouldn't. So if the onion rings, if you lose Jordy on Sunday, that's just his mo. So.
You heard it here first, there, onion rings.
Yeah.
So a good game tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen, for our third. For the. Was it Saddle Lake you said you're playing against? Yeah, so our 35-plus legends going to have a good game as their previous rivalry.
Saddle Lake Warriors.
Saddle Lake Warriors at 9 a.m. against the Onion Lake Ice Wolves. Looks like we got a goal from Goodfish.
4-1, breaking that egg. Maybe that's all you need. You get a goal and, get you some... It gets you some confidence, momentum going in for the next game. Like sometimes teams need a game or two to get their legs going, and amen, that's a good thing. So, here's Randy. Here we go. Oh, goal number 2 for Goodfish. Look at that. 2 minutes left, and it's 4-2. Some good hockey, some good puck possession here by Goodfish. And little short of time, and they're making a push here. So BATC on their heels. Got to get their crap together here. See the Chief of Little Pine here lining up. I don't know if he's worried about the game or worried about re-election. I don't know what's more on his mind, but seems like he's hustling.
Looks like we got a timeout call here, ladies and gentlemen.
Goodfish,
2 minutes and 5 seconds left in the second period.
And for tomorrow, guys, recreation draw.
Recap for those last 2 goals, ladies and gentlemen. Goodfish Flames goals scored by number 15, Kelvin Steinhauer, and assisted by number 16, Vaughn Brenton. Time of that goal is 3 minutes, 12 seconds. And for Goodfish's second goal, ladies and gentlemen, scored by number 16, Vaughn Brenton, and assisted by number 10, Randy Mathias.
Machatis.
Sorry, ladies and gentlemen. Ryan's a little messy up here. Time of that goal is 2 minutes and 32 seconds.
Yeah. given the
Ladies and gentlemen, we still have one more game coming up here this evening.
onion
You can
rings.
catch us live on the Seventh Generation podcast on Facebook and YouTube. So the last game's 7:45 p.m. puck drop. The Clarence Child team faces off against Oaktown Onion Rings. Yeah, recap for those last two goals there, ladies and gentlemen. Goodfish's 2 goals there to put them on the board. First goal scored by number 15, Calvin Steinhauer, and assisted by number 16, Von Breton. Second goal scored by number 16, Von Breton, and assisted by number 10, Randy. Say it again? Machatis. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. Not everybody has the neatest writing, and it's photocopied for me up here, so it's a little messy on my end
We
here.
just don't want any protesting here because some of the announcements. Sound like a Filipino name under something. They'll say.
We're 1 minute and 30 seconds left in the second period, ladies and gentlemen. Good Fish trying to tie it up. If they could score right here, right now, we will have stop time for the remaining of the second period. But we are 1 minute 15 seconds left in the final and second period. Shot on net from Goodfish now. Goodfish able to retrieve that. Fighting for puck possession in the corner. Coming along the board, still fighting for possession.
1 minute remaining in the second period.
Looks like we're getting a... Oh, no, I thought it was a whistle, but I guess not.
Yeah, I thought there was an icing goal.
Looks like the goalie has cleared the net for the extra player on the play for Goodfish, but they're waived.
Somebody has too many men.
Too many men, yeah, that's what it's looking like here.
Oh, it's
Goodfish.
No, I think BATC had 6 guys on the ice. Yeah, good call, Shane. BATC.
Yeah, BATC now trying to argue with that penalty call from our official Shane Whitstone, but I believe it's going to stand as they're still arguing, just wasting time here in the second period. We only got 8 seconds left now. He doesn't want to come and he doesn't want to enter the penalty box, but that's okay. We only got 2 seconds here anyways. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. The BATC moves on in the winner's bracket. The Goodfish Flames are moving down now to the loser's bracket, where they'll make their climb back up to maybe see this team in the finals. Who knows? A lot of hockey left here, ladies and gentlemen. It's only Thursday. We've got Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
Yep. So
Some good games, some good action,
Yes,
some good talent.
hasn't been no mercies yet, so that's good. You know, it shows that when the teams stay close, and that's what we wanted for Winterfest. You know, we wanted some parity in some of the teams that have came, and wanted some competitive balance here for our teams going forward. And
What do you think? Are you suiting up this weekend, Tim?
yeah, I'm playing tomorrow with the Ice Wolves.
Nice.
35+ division.
What's
so.
your number? 99?
No, it'll say counselor on the jersey.
Counselor.
Yeah, that's how they put my jersey out. So.
Number 2, I'll see what I can do.
Yeah, number 2, I'll see what I can do. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, thanks for coming out and joining us on this podcast, Tim. Seventh Generation really likes to have guest speakers come on and, enjoy a good conversation here. What did you think of the game?
Oh, it was good. I wanted to catch the Border Chiefs in Canoe Lake. I heard they had a good battle early in the day. I was a little bit late coming back. I had a meeting today. But yeah, no, I was excited. I got half of the Saddle Lake and Sandy Lake game. 2 good rivals there. He got a little heated there in some of the moments, but these are both competitive teams. Sandy Lake, their core, defending FSIN champions, so they take their old timer hockey pretty serious. The same as Saddle Lake is. Pretty prevalent in Alberta provincials, making it to Sunday. So it was good. It was excited to see. I think onion rings. They got a lot of those old original Winter Hawks. Like Myron and Jordy and Donald McDonald and some of the guys
The
that.
old Myron Jordy
Yeah,
line.
yeah, the old Myron Jordy line. That's you can't.
Big Donald,
Yeah,
aka Emery Burning Grass,
yeah,
is
yeah.
going to be showing up to have a game.
Yeah, Emery Burning Grass will be on the ice. I don't think he pulls out the puppet while he's on the ice, but I wouldn't
He
surprise.
possibly could,
Yeah, yeah, maybe he'll show up on the bench or something, or
He
in the
might put
or
the biscuit in the basket
Yeah,
and say
yeah.
that, and then Emery will be doing the old Sally, you
There
know?
you go. There you go. Yeah, you never know. But some exciting hockey going forward. I just wanted to touch on some of the things, where this idea came from. As Onion Lake Recreation was debating on what kind of hockey tournament to have for Winterfest. We said let's have a celebration, and why we went with the recreation 35 and 50 plus divisions. We got to get as much of our community members that have enjoyed the Memorial Communiplex over the last 30 years playing hockey here, as a lot of these kids have. Our 50 plus Border Chiefs was the original contact team that played in Onion Lake at the time, and the old Big Four Wild Goose Hockey League, back in the day.
Well, Goose, I haven't heard that one in a while.
That was some good hockey,
Yeah.
the old Border Kings and Meadow Lake Stampeders, back in the day. That was some good hockey, but, you still see, our friend from the East there, Dickie, and old Dickie Thunderchild still playing. He still plays with his old-timer team, the old Yellow Jofa. It's pretty well known in Indian country, so... Yeah, it's good, exciting stuff. So, we
Maybe
wanted.
we'll get you to turn it on there. I sort of cut you off there, Tim.
Oh,
Maybe
no
we'll
worries.
get you to turn it on and we'll do a quick little interview.
Sure.
Yeah. Well, there he is, everybody. Tim Chief, Councillor Tim Chief. Continue with your story, or just
Yeah,
wanted to
yeah.
get
We
your-
just wanted to talk about how this 30th anniversary Winterfest came about. We had a couple meetings earlier in the year, and you said, we reminded our recreation staff at the time. It was 1995 when the Communiplex was ready. The first actual season was the 1995-1996 season where Onion Lake kids actually played minor hockey out of the system here, eh? Back then, I think it was called the Old Highway 16 Hockey League. You played for anywhere from Vermilion to Battleford, so it was a
all
pretty
the way
interesting
to
time.
Maleg,
Yeah,
man, there was
Maleg,
a
Manville,
long
it
ways
is.
back
Yeah,
in the day.
there was
Man.
Plamondon.
Yeah.
I've never heard of that league before. Highway 16 Hockey
Yeah,
League.
yeah.
Man, that's a good name for it there.
It was different.
Saskatchewan,
It was different back then because you can play on both sides of the province, and then after everything went provincial, and you went to the Step League in Saskatchewan, and you went to Hockey Alberta, right? So, I don't know what happened, but I think it was a little bit better of a system when you played on both sides of the border. You played the Alberta teams and a Saskatchewan team. You kind of got the best of both worlds, right? So, I mean,
Exactly.
and Step League was good. A lot of our kids grew up in that, but the annoying part about that is that a lot of those times always ran on on Central Standard Time, and we were
Oh,
on
yes,
Mountain Standard
that's
Time.
right,
So
yeah.
the game times always got confused, and
We had to leave a little
Yeah, a
bit early.
little
We
bit
had to
earlier,
take
yeah,
off from school
exactly.
and stuff like
Yeah.
that, right? I remember
yeah,
those
yeah.
days.
So that kind of stuff was frustrating. Right now our kids play on the Alberta side, so it's a nice little, probably a little bit nicer setup, and like hockey has grown, and like it's exciting now. We have one of the things I get excited for as a leader is we have so many girls that play hockey now. We have our U18 female team. I think the U11s have about 8 or 9 girls
I
that
think
play in
they're
their
doing really well,
divisions.
the
Yeah,
U18,
they're doing
Yeah.
really good, and they go to winter games, they go to Alberta Treaties, they go to FSIN, and they represent. And as I told them, you guys are role models for these younger girls because not too many First Nations not only have First Nations female players, but they don't have teams.
The
you
teams,
guys are
yeah.
actually
That's
a
right.
team, and that's something to be excited for.
Yeah, something to
And,
be proud about.
We
yeah.
got some really good players, like Jacqueline, right?
Yes, that's right. My cousin Jacqueline.
plays for U of S,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
She's actually here in attendance for the Winterfest, so maybe we can
Nice.
score her to come
yeah,
and do an
it'd be
interview
good,
here.
Good to do an
Awesome.
interview,
Yeah.
it's exciting to watch her play. I remember watching her play. She played with the boys, and I think it was FSIN in about 2014, 2015 Adam boys, and she was one of the best defensemen on the ice at the FSN. That was playing against the boys level.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
that was
Good, having
exciting
all
to
that
see.
skill.
Yeah, she's a lot of skill.
Yeah,
Um,
definitely.
I watched her play in the U of S a couple of times, and it's exciting to see our First Nations girls. They had a couple girls that play in Canada West. I think there's a lady from Cross Lake who plays in Victoria or Vancouver. So it is exciting to seeing our young athletes, excel, and and Jacqueline plays on one of the All Star teams that actually have won the Freddie Cup, and like they actually have a really good program there. If you watch the women's hockey, they have a bunch of collegiate and AAA athletes from all over Western Canada and in the USA as well. So that are First Nations, and yeah, it's really something for us strive for our young athletes, and something to think about, right?
Yeah, a lot of motivation there for a
Yes.
lot of our young female athletes here in the Young Lake Cree Nation. I believe she was recognized too in one of her very last games there with a star blanket as well.
Yes, yes.
Um,
That was actually that at the time Onion Lake leadership was invited to the. It was actually Every Child Matters night, so they had it at the
Okay.
U of S, and
Yeah.
so us as a leadership went down and we presented with the star blanket, and it was nice of the U of S to commemorate that day. It was around that time. September 30th is the day that we honor our ancestors and our grandparents that have our residential school survivors.
Yes, that's right.
So it was a very beautiful moment, to have the picture with her and to have her wrapped around a blanket and end up watching a really good hockey game. I believe they won that night. It was 5-2, and she her first game in collegiate hockey, and she got to have the leadership of the nation watching her, and along with her family, and her dad and her mom and her mushroom and aunties and uncles. So it was an exciting time for sure.
Yes, that's right. My uncle Pete, Mushroom Peter, Auntie Tammy, all of the family here, the Chief family. I come from the Chief family. My uncle is also a chief here. We all come from the same family. It's always good to support family in different areas, no matter what we do.
For sure, yes, exciting times for sure. So, as I go back even into this week, I was excited. A lot of these 35 plus teams, they were all the old Northeastern, Saddle Lake Warriors, were the Saddle Lake Junior B Warriors when the Onion Lake Winterhawks entered the Northeastern Alberta Junior B Hockey League, right? The old Aklibish Clippers, back in those days, they had 2 or 3 First Nations teams. So it is exciting times, and you see a lot of them that still skating. They added 20, 30 pounds, some of these guys, but they can still dangle
But
and
some,
shoot.
some
the
of
puck.
them maybe
Yeah.
a bit more than that,
yeah.
you know what I mean?
Yeah,
And it was pretty
Yeah,
rough
yeah,
back in the
yeah.
day, it was pretty rough. So these guys that we're seeing now, the ones that are, trying to get some rough stuff happening, they're probably used to it,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
a regular game for them, what
It
I mean?
is, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
a normal
They still
game.
they still play that old school hockey.
Yeah, a lot of old school.
That's kind of what
Play with
we.
heart,
Yeah,
They
yeah.
play with heart.
That's what we've been missing, and I experienced that myself. But when I got into the old timer division, I couldn't believe how much stick work. You get hacked in the leg and the arms and stuff. Hey, it's gets a little
So
bit
you're coming
dirtier.
back with stick
Oh,
work
yeah,
bruises as opposed to shot block
Yeah,
bruises.
exactly. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So it does get a little bit rough. That's one thing I noticed about the old timer hockey.
Yes.
The older guys get a little bit more growly and a little bit more
Yeah,
competitive.
no
but,
matter what the
Probably-
age is.
Yeah,
Yeah, they're
yeah.
probably getting a little PO'd that
Yeah.
they can't skate as fast, you know what I mean? They're like, there, boom, stick
Yeah.
checks over the years.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So maybe I'll just go through the recreation draw tomorrow. So 2 o'clock tomorrow, we got Saddle Lake Warriors, Canoe Lake Young Guns. I'm expecting that to be a really good hockey
That's
game.
going to be a great game.
Yeah, yeah.
you know?
I remember back in the day, Moppin and them used to have that old, the old family tournament, and
Right,
back
yeah.
in the day, it used to be McCocus and
Spring Classic.
Corgles. They'd always battle it out in the
Yeah,
final,
yeah.
and it would get rough, and
Yeah.
so. These two foes are familiar with themselves, and then you got the Onion Lake Border Chiefs, who is our young men, like that are, we have a lot of young boys that are, really striving in the sport of hockey, and they'll be playing the Canoe Lake Gunners, the young guys from Canoe Lake as well. I think that'll be a really good game. And then you got our young bucks, the Onion Lake Young Bucks playing Alexander. And for those that don't know, Alexander actually won the men's Alberta Provincials recreation draw last year, so they got a really good team that played together for many years, and so that I think that'll be actually a really good hockey game. And then you got our neighbors here from the west, the Frog Lake T-Birds here, and they'll be playing on our friends from the south, Kainai Braves. And this is the funny thing, Kainai hasn't been to Onion Lake in probably about 15 years, but when they come, they come with they come with their fan base and they're loud and they're really passionate about their hockey team. You know, Kainai has been on the map in terms of hockey. They've been to every Sunday here in the last 2 or 3 years at the Freddie tournament, and
Oh yes.
they got their guys that like Golden Yellowhorn and all these other guys that play semi-pro and they played in Japan, and Wacy Rabbits coaching out in Saskatoon. So they got a lot of young talent, and I expect them to be a show this weekend. And our friends from Treaty Seven, and that's hockey country. They love it. Yeah.
Recreation's got some firepower, you know what I mean?
Oh,
All
yeah,
those teams
yeah,
right there,
yeah.
they got some
Yeah,
firepower.
they
got some
definitely
guys
do.
with skill,
Yeah.
ability.
I just let the fans know. I said, you guys are going to be watching some fast hockey this weekend. It's
Yeah.
probably some of the fastest hockey that you're going to see in this whole communiplex in their last couple of years. So
Yeah, that's
something
right.
to be excited about for sure. So
Yeah.
and the best thing is no admission, right? So just coming down, come have a coffee and watch some hockey, some good hockey all weekend.
This is
so.
probably the only place you could yell around and nobody's going to look at you funny. You
No,
know what I mean?
exactly.
Yeah,
exactly.
it's that
Yell
kind
around,
of
yell your lungs
it's
out.
that kind of friendly, good environment that
Yeah.
you want in a
Yeah.
hockey tournament. You know?
Yeah, for sure. So yeah, no. We spent some money. We got third-party referee to watch our recreation division. As it gets a little bit faster, we want a little bit higher level refereeing, just for safety and to make sure that. That it's not biased and that it's fair for all these teams coming in.
Yeah.
Teams travel quite a way and they spend lots on,
Yeah.
fuel and hotels to come and play. So we want to give everybody a fair chance to come and play and
Yeah.
have a chance at some of these awesome prize money. Congrats, thank you to Onion Lake Cree Nation for stepping up and making this, this event memorable, right? So
Thank you to the
Yes.
organizers.
Yes,
they
the
put a lot of
organizers,
work
the
staff,
into it.
the arena
Everyone
staff,
that
yeah.
made this event possible.
Yeah,
I always
all
say
the-
thank you to everybody.
all the volunteers. It's exciting times. So
Got
here
some
we
great banners to
Yeah,
hand out
yeah.
on Trophy Day.
Exactly. Yeah.
Oh, here we go, Captain Dickey, first one on the ice, the
Oh,
old Yellow
we
Jova.
nah.
Here we go, one of the original border chiefs here, the old Big
boy.
Four. He used to be, him and late Greg Carter used to man the defense here back in the day. They were good. They were good at what they did. So exciting times. It's good to see Thunderchild coming up with a old timers team. Get these guys skating again.
There's Nooner. Look, there's Nooner right
There
there.
we go. We got
Hey,
some
number
boys playing.
25, Shane Noon.
Wow,
recognize him?
I haven't seen some of these guys in years. That's awesome.
Oh, yeah, I recognize him right away. I recognize that backwards chop.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, the backwards
Yeah.
stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, bro, Shane
Man.
Noon. Out to play.
All these guys, some of these
Change
guys,
some
the old
camera
Winterhawks.
angles.
Yeah,
Here
we'll head to the ice view here, ladies and gentlemen, from our interview here in the broadcast booth. Yes, a lot of good hockey happening here, ladies and gentlemen. As I mentioned all the time, you can catch it live on the OLCN 7th Generation podcast page on Facebook and YouTube. So be sure to tune in. Tell your friends, tell your family, tell auntie, tell nephew.
There goes number 66 right there for the O-rings.
Oh,
we got
we
Emery
nah.
Brennergrass, a.k.a. Big Donnie Mac.
Oh boy,
Shout out to him.
that feather is just gonna be flying around here. Watch here.
I believe he's going to be hosting the festivities on Saturday, Sunday in the hall area of the Memorial Communiplex. And he's around, and we got Coleman McDonald, little brother to Donnie Mac. We got number 74, Donovan Whitstone. We got Nick Lewis, who's out number 7 for the O-Rings. We got Adrian Chief, number 77. We got Richard Chief in net. Who
Yeah,
else
that's
is coming
Eldon.
out?
That's Eldon.
Was that Eldon?
Yeah,
Oh, that's
yeah.
Eldon Stick in that.
Eldon Stick.
Riley Lewis, number
Riley
97.
Lewis.
He's got the McDavid number
Oh,
here.
isn't that guy? Isn't he on warrant? I'm pretty sure that guy's on warrant.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
Okay, cops, settle down.
Yeah. Send out the land agents.
Oh,
on
Yeah,
Looks like
we'll
he's
send our
tired
tribal
already.
enforcement
Travel
here.
enforcement. I got a number 97 with the onion names. Just check his file.
Check his file, you'll know who.
Yeah.
Enough said.
Yeah.
Big Donnie Mac out there, Emery Burninggrass. It's nice to see him out here, It's,
Oh,
I haven't
yes.
seen him play hockey in a while, We got Calvin Lynch.
Oh,
Calvin
number
Lynch, number 99,
little
yeah.
Nice Philippine stands there going on.
Yes,
yeah.
that's
Hey,
right. That's what I heard.
What's-
Yeah.
Just about slipped and took a little bit of a slip there, a little bit of a fall. And over here for TC, do you guys know any of the boys? I know Shane Noon,
Yeah,
Number
Dickie,
25.
Yeah, I got a few guys. Jim Bob. Yeah,
Jim Bob,
they
Jim
got
Bob's out
some more
there.
Guys, yeah.
Sap here.
yeah.
I can't see him.
Oh, they got a few boys coming out here. Mitch
Oh, yeah, there's
Tucker
Jim
now.
Bob.
Oh, yeah,
Where's
Mitchie.
Mitch?
Number 19.
19.
Yeah.
There's Jim
Mitch.
Bob there, number 9, taking
There
a
you
shot.
go. Oh, there you go.
Kick save.
Yeah. Already getting into our live play-by-play here. This guy warming up.
You gonna join us for this game, Tim?
No, I gotta go and shake some hands.
He has a meeting to attend.
Yeah, I got a
and,
meeting today. Yeah.
Oh, can I borrow 20 before
Yeah,
you go?
I'll e-transfer you.
See what I can do.
I gotta go do an interview for Team Canada.
Yeah, he'll see what he
nice.
can do.
How did they do, Team Canada? Anybody catch a
It's still
highlights?
1-1, I believe. As right
1-1?
now, second period. Yeah,
Oh, second
They're
period.
probably starting second now. Yeah.
And again, guys, you know, these guys too. They got a lot of skill on the ice here. We got some good players. We got people that played some good high-level hockey. How far did we go up here? By off the top of your head here, boys.
Oh man, yeah, it's crazy. Think about. Is
Probably
that
up to
yeah,
juniors.
Yeah. Oh, for sure. I thought that was what's his name there?
What's his pickle?
Yeah, the ball player from Lloyd.
Looks like we got Donovan Whitstone out there too, number 74, Heinz Hummer.
Yeah.
Heinz Hummer. As we're getting set here, our refs looks like they're a little bit anxious to get going here.
Well, I believe we're right on time there, so these guys are the ones that are going to be wasting time here if they don't get the pucks in time. We got 7:45 puck drop here for our final game in the Olcn Winterfest tournament for Thursday.
Welcome viewers again to 7 Generation Podcast on Facebook and YouTube. Like and subscribe. Share your videos, man. Let's get the fan base happening here.
That's right. We're broadcasting live all weekend long, ladies and gentlemen, right up until Championship Sunday. So be sure to tune in for all of those action-packed plays happening here in the Onion Lake Memorial Communiplex.
Shout out to our co-host here, Dixon Chief, Timothy Chief, for joining us as a quick guest,
Yes.
and myself, Brian Misto.
Yes, for sure. Thank you for joining us here momentarily there, our counselor.
Yes, awesome boys. You guys are doing a great job. I'll
it's always
stop.
good
I'll
to see
stop
ya.
in tomorrow after my game, and
Yeah,
I'll come
for
and say hi
sure.
to the
Yeah.
people, to the fans.
You let us know how
Yes,
it went. So
yes,
we'll
and-
see you then.
All right, enjoy some hockey, guys. See you out there.
well,
Thanks
Have
for
a good
showing
weekend.
up. Thank you for showing up there,
bet.
Timothy.
Anytime.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, we are getting ready here to face off. The Old Town Onion Rings are heading off to face the Thunderchild team here for our final game. We're, like I said, we start right on time. We're supposed to have a 7:45 p.m. puck drop. We're now 2 minutes in to our first period. So
Schedule is probably not too big of an issue right now, as it is the last game of the night. So, you know, a couple minutes behind is probably not too big of an issue. But, I mean, it looks like our referees want to go. Looks like we're ready to rock and roll here as the guys go into the bench. And we get ready to drop the puck.
Yeah, as mentioned earlier, the Canoe Lake team was unable to show, so you know, like Brian says here, it's not too much of a hassle to start a little late because we were scheduled to be done around 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock. So here we are now. Thunderchild with puck possession heading into the O-Town territory, but we're doing pretty good here with the Thunderchild team facing off against
They're in the green jerseys.
in the green
And
jerseys.
Onion Lake is in the white jerseys.
So Donald now moving it up here. I think he's going to get an icing. No icing call was tipped.
As Thunderchild comes back out of their end. And Shane Noon gets the puck. He chips it up over into the neutral zone. Agent Chief picks it up. Comes over the blue line. takes a shot, whistles wide of the net. Thunderchild picks it back up and tries to pass it out over.
Was
And-
unable to clear from their zone, so Onion Lake now with puck possession in their territory. Is that Frazier
We
down
got
there?
Frazier Heathen out
Frazier,
there, number 9, red
the
helmet.
man with the plan here at the 7th Generation podcast.
With a
is
shot on net already.
Going hard. Man, look at this.
Back to the point, shot on net.
Nice shots
Smothered
on
by the
net,
goaltender.
but Onion Lake unable to put it behind the goalie.
Thunderchild's goalie is really, kicking out them legs, man. He's got some quick feet, which is, I'm not sure I see the goalie's name here. I'm not sure who the goalie is.
TC moving it up now here through center ice. Well able to stop him.
Beautiful defensive play
Is
by
that,
number 22.
is that Terry Horse, number 22?
That's Terry Horse,
That's
number 22.
Terry Horse, ladies and gentlemen, our famous defenseman here for the Treaty 6 League Border Chiefs.
Shot on net, whistled wide.
The IT specialist by day, rec all-star by night.
Hey, hey. Here's number 77 taking a shot and hitting the side of the post, and it comes right back and gets iced back into Onion Lake's end as Onion Lake's number 8 picking it up
Cole McDonald, I believe
and
that is.
ringing it around the board to over number 22, Terry Horse, is played along the half wall. Looks like Thunderchild picks it up and a shot bounced back to the point, which is then shot wide. Thunderchild in possession below the hash marks. It then comes back out to Onion Lake, who plays it through the neutral zone.
Drop pass. Nice tip in there from number 7, Jordy Lewis, looks like.
Nicholas Lewis.
Nick Lewis, sorry, ladies and gentlemen. Good tipping and a nice pass from
Assist.
number 77 there,
Adrian Sheep.
Adrian.
Heck of a play as they went rolling in, nice little drop pass by the blue line. And Adrian, reading the play nicely, and Nick going to where, all the goals are made from, right beside the goalie, having the stick ready and ready for the deflection into the net. Thunderchild back into Onion Lake's end as we get some defensive play happening here for Onion Lake. Shot on net and kicked aside by the goaltender, Eldon Stick.
Onion Rings' first goal, scored by number 7.
Again,
Nick
shot on net
Lewis.
and bounced off the shoulder
By
of
number
goaltender
77,
Eldon Stick and into the
Adrian
glove as the play is
Thunder
called.
goals, 20 minutes, 4 seconds.
And the ensuing face-off to the left of Onion Lake's goaltender.
Recap for that last goal, ladies and gentlemen. Onion Ring's first goal, scored by number 7, Nick Lewis, and assisted by 77, Adrian Chief. Time that goal's 20 minutes, 4 seconds. We are 18:50 left in the first period. Chiefs are, the Onion Rings are leading 1-0 against Thunderchild. Thunderchild with puck possession behind their net.
You guys got some good breaks on, you know what I mean? Oh,
Out
puck
of play.
deflects out of play into Thunderchild's bench as the puck was intended. It hit the target, it hit the target, bounced off the stick, bounced off the toe of the skate.
Yes, that was just a
and
nice
out
hard
over the
pass. So we are now setting up for a face-off here by the blue line by Thunderchild bench.
I think that was Sim that came over and talked to the officials in the time box there. Oh, fan shot, but he was able to get it into the zone as he's battling for the puck over by the blue line, and Onion Lake comes away with it. We got McDonald, or Burning Grass rather, picking it up, passing it over to Linz. It's chipped over to Onion Lake's defenseman. Aaron Dillon has possession, plays it off the half boards, and comes into Thunderchild's possession. Shot, kicked away, but then rebound came right back to Shane Noon, who got his own rebound and stuck it under the goaltender for goal number 1 at about 17:30. Again, we will wait for our official goal calls here by our co-host Dixon Chief. As Onion Lake comes back in, shot on net by number 77, Onion Lake. Kicked aside by Thunderchild's goaltender. 25 for Thunderchild, passes it up to number 7, who then is stick check. We got number 97, Riley Lewis, coming in. He's got a little bit of wheels on. Chips it over to number 77, who then passes out to the front. And it comes back all the way to the center ice here. And Thunderchild comes back, shot on net, score number 88. Number 88 blasts one pass. Onion Lake's goaltender, Eldon Stick, who I think he believed had the angles covered. But, you know, there's always that little, tiny little bit of area where the puck can squeeze by, you know. It's just the luck of the shot, you know what I mean? Ensuing power play here. Fraser Heathen picks it up, passes it over to the defenseman. And number 77, Onion Lake, chips it out to the around the net. Nick Lewis comes out, takes a shot, bounces back on the goaltender, but then is able to get picked up and clear away. Fraser with a little bit of dangles, off the crossbar, out into the netting. Heathen with some moves there, man. Back into his feet, kicked it up to his stick.
Time of goal, 16 minutes, 40 seconds.
And then took a shot for the short side. Aimed for that tiny little space in the corner, but it went off the corner.
Is it 2-2 right now?
And we got number 7 winning the face-off. Pass it back to number 22. Fans on the pass reception. Pass it back over to 69 of Onion Lake, who moves it ahead.
A little recap, ladies and gentlemen, on his last 2 goals. TC's 2
Score.
goals scored by number 25 for Team Thunderchild at 17:36, and number 88 as well for Thunderchild unassisted at 16:40. I cannot read the numbers on this score sheet I was given.
As there was a goal here by Onion Lake, and we move back into the neutral zone face-off area as Onion Lake wins the face-off cleanly. Chipped ahead towards number 66 and back to number 8, and then back to 74, who plays it up ahead to number 7. Takes a shot which is blocked up in the office there. 87 for Thunderchild. He's getting his legs moving, getting his legs pumping. He's got some wheels.
Onion
Shot
Lake,
wide.
Second goal scored by number 69, Aaron Dillon. Unassisted. Time of goal is 15 minutes, 12 seconds.
Number 74 for Onion Lake coming back up, passes it wide, but a little too far ahead for the pass.
Little recap on that last goal, ladies and gentlemen. That was Onion Ring's second goal, scored by number 69. Aaron Dillon. Time of that goal is 15 minutes and 12 seconds.
We got
Don
number
McDonald now.
66 here.
Little shot on net goes over the goaltender behind the net, where TC now have puck possession.
Looks like he had a clean break there, but he was stick checked by the defenseman coming back and getting a hold on him.
Now we have a icing on the play, I believe. We're going to have a face-off over towards the left side of the TC goaltender.
Heck of a game here, boys. Heck of a game. You know, come out and enjoy.
Yes, that's right. Good game so far against our neighbors from the east. 13-15 in the first already. Tied at 2-2.
Big Don getting a free shot on net there as the faceoff was one cleanly into his stick, and another one, same exact faceoff win. This time he missed the net, but he doesn't miss by much. When he misses, you don't miss by much. He's got some good effort going in, you know, and he's been around for a long time. He's had some good plays, you know. He's turned into a local star here, a local phenom, and a national star phenom named Emery Burninggrass, as he brought that character to life.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Don here.
He's got some feathers on his helmet tonight too, man. He's got some style.
That's his signature. I've always seen him with these feathers on his helmet. You know, if he doesn't have these feathers on, that's not done.
Face off, won cleanly by Onion Lake. Looks like we got Fraser passing it over to the point. And set to the front here. Looks like it was a slap pass,
And-
looking for a deflection.
It was intended for number 99, Calvin Linz, but that puck went a little too high as two sticks collided, sending it into the net. TC now moving it up against the boards. Fraser Heathen had that puck, but was kind of knocked loose from TC. Tries to move it back, but TC able to recover. And Fraser back with the cover again.
Stick check in the steal. Looks like he's got some
He's
moves
going
going
all
in.
the way. Yeah, he's going all the way. Shot on net. Move.
Whistles wide.
97 back with puck possession here. Tried to make something happen, but was stopped.
Stick check by Thunder Child's number 25.
TC now with puck possession. Their captain moving it up alongside the player bench area.
He's got some momentum happening going across the blue line.
Tried to make some dangles, but was unsuccessful. Shot on net from TC goes wide. Now moving it up to the neutral zone, recovered by TC, looking for an open player. Moves it up along the boards, but nobody there to retrieve. Onion rings now, moving it
Number
up.
8, McDonald, picking up some wheels on the way into the
Looking
corner
for
behind the
somebody
net,
in
looking for a
front.
wraparound off the post on the far end.
Yeah, wrap around post to post look like, and then number 77 there for onion rings. Adrian Chief got knocked down there. Gets sent flying into the boards.
Reaching for that rebound as the goalie didn't know where it went. As it came off the far post and back out into the open, and Adrian was going for the rebound as he got stick checked and chipped up and fell into the end boards.
Now number 74, Donovan Whitstone, looking to connect with Adrian Chief, but was unsuccessful. It's called off for icing now.
Going all the way back into Onion Lake's end, over to the left of our goaltender, Eldon Stick. I believe we're going all the way back into the Onion Lake's defensive end. As we get set, number 7 and number 9, puck is dropped, won cleanly by TC. Shot on net, deflected down, picked up by Onion Lake's defenseman. And we got Onion Lake passing it ahead. Puck is gone. Oh, deflected all the way to the goaltender, and the goaltender smothers the puck.
Man, that puck went way up there. It almost hit the ceiling. Just about snuck by that goaltender, but he put his legs close together and able to stop that puck. But
Squeeze the legs.
yes,
Exercise.
indeed, yes, indeed. Face off now towards on the left hand side there of the goaltender for TC. Puck drop about to commence. Onion rings with that win, but pushes it behind the goalie. But looks like TC cleared it ASAP.
Lucky
wasting
bounce off
no
of one of the
time.
uprights, which fooled Onion Lake's defense, and it bounced way all the way back into Onion Lake's end as the defense is winding up. Passes ahead. It's picked up in the neutral zone, which then is shot back out into Thunderchild's end.
Tried to clear it, but the official trying to connect to somebody in the front, but nobody was there. Little shot deflected off by a TC player. Onion rings is still with possession. Tried to make a little Ovechkin one time happening to number 77, Adrian Chief, but was unable to. Sauces it across the right-hand side of the TC goalie. Now looking for an open player. There is, I believe, Terry Horse. Frazier now looking for Terry. Terry able to receive. Shot on net. Goes a little wide. Man, that almost snuck by. We're going to have an icing call on the
Shot all
play.
the way down the ice. As Thunderchild was getting into a little bit of a panic mode there, Onion Lake was really dominating that end.
Yeah, man, this is a good game so far. You know, I'd really like to see both Onion Lake teams, but oh wait, we're in the yeah, we do have two Onion Lake teams in our 35 plus division here. O-Town Onion Rings and the Onion Lake Ice Wolves.
Onion Rings and Ice Wolves, that's going to be a good one. You know, it's a mix of, I think it's a mix of all the players overall in Onion Lake, which are kind of divvied up into teams. So we don't have one strong team or anything like that, you know what I mean? Which I think is, some people might say it's kind of frustrating having like that when Onion Lake has so many talented players. They could create one dominant team and take over the tournament. But, you know, I don't know, for viewers' pleasure, you know, splitting up the teams into four equals is actually a good thing, you know, for viewers, right? gives outside communities that have excellent players as well to come in and have a good shot at taking the tournament. As like a lot of these outside teams, they're really good.
Was
As
that a goal?
another goal by number 9 himself, the man with the plan, Fraser Heathen. As the face-off is won by Onion Lakes, number 66, Donald McDonald, and played back to the defenseman, number 74. Chips it up over into the neutral zone, where picked up by number 7 of Onion Lake, and then stick check by number 91, Thunderchild. Waited for the onside and then took a shot on net is number 74, defenseman of Onion Lake. And the goaltender caught that cleanly, picked it up, played it out, and now here comes stick check by number 9, Fraser Heathen, who was in on a break. Plays the puck off the crossbar as he took a nice little weak shot, lift and lob, and it went off the crossbar and onto the back glass.
Recap for the last goal, ladies and gentlemen. Onion Rings now up by 1 with 6:03 left in the first. Thunderchild leading by 2. Sorry, behind them by 2. So it's we're 3-2 here in the first period. 5:50 left. Onion Lake goal scored by number 9, Fraser Heathen, assisted by 74, Donovan Hines Whitstone. Time of goal, 7 minutes, 16 seconds, and a shot on net from Don McDonald. Emery Burning Grass, ladies and gentlemen. Nice slapper, just goes high into the top left corner of the goaltender.
Posting in.
Puts
That was a beautiful shot.
in.
It's 5-2 now, I believe, yeah. I do believe that goal was the 5th goal of Onion Lake there at about the 5 and 20-second marker. As we are in continuous time and moving ahead now, ensuing play, we got some action down low here in Thunderchild's end. And we got Thunderchild trying to play it up here. Nice little chop pass. Played it back up into the neutral end, where Thunderchild picks it off and then plays it back into Onion Lake's end. And then Onion Lake's defenseman passes it back and forth across back to each other. Pass up ahead to number 99 of the O-Rings.
Recap on the last goal, ladies and gentlemen. Onion Rings' 4th goal, scored by number 66, Donald McDonald, a.k.a. Emery Burning Grass, and assisted by number 69, Aaron Dillon. Time of goal is 5 minutes, 38 seconds. The play is whistled down for icing. We'll now have a face-off on the left-hand side of the Onion Rings goaltender, Eldon Stick. Boy, these guys are having a good time here so far, ladies and gentlemen.
Looks like they're having fun out there, you know what I mean? I see a lot of smiles, I see a lot of laughs, and I see a lot of dangles, you know?
That's right,
Couple of these guys here, they got to pull up their pants yet, but, you know, it's a good game all in all. You know, Thunderchild's got some firepower, Onion Lake's got some firepower, and looks like they're having fun.
Donald now with puck possession here in the TC zone.
Play is called dead as number 9, Fraser Heathen, went way ahead of the puck.
He got a little anxious there, got ahead of himself.
I
And
think he thought he had long legs there, but he couldn't really reach his leg back far enough.
he felt like his leg was over the blue line, but it was right at the end of the blue line on the other side.
Yeah. As we drop the puck here for the face-off at the blue line, won cleanly by Thunderchild, chipped ahead. Nice little sauce pass to Jim Bob, who picks it up over in the corner behind Eldon Stick, the goaltender of Onion Lake. And it's played all the way back into the neutral zone. Fraser picking it up, passing it out to Donnie Mack. Takes a shot. Goaltender flashes the mitt and rebound back into the half wall. Fraser Heathen picks it up in the half wall there. From the, and it's bounced back all the way out into center ice.
Adrian now with puck possession, looking for Fraser, unable to connect. TC with puck possession now, moving it up through the penalty box zone area here in the neutral, but Onion Lake coming back with the shot. Save by TC's goalie. That shot was I believe Heinz, Donovan 74 Whitstone.
Hey, Heinz Hammer.
Heinz Hammer.
Other boy Donnie.
Good job there. Lot of good shots here tonight.
We got two Donnies on that team. We got a Nick, a Myron, and a Jordy. Nick, Myron, Jordy. We got and Riley, and we got a Rye too. Look at that.
Yeah.
Steals the puck in front of the net and then passes it over to Myron, number 10 for Onion Lake. Passes it back to number 7, who
He goes
took a shot in the
straight
goaltender.
stiff on the ice, flat to stop that puck from going by him. Good save from the TC goaltender. They're now lining up for a face-off on the right-hand side of him.
Well, when you're a goaltender, you do what you got to do to stop that puck from going into the net, right?
You
So
have to, yes.
You do what you got to do, and that's what he did right there. You know, he just flattened out like a pancake and didn't let that puck go nowhere.
TC now with the 3-on-1 here. Shot on net from the old-timer here. Goes wide, though. Tries to send it back in, but was stopped there by Onion Rings. No icing on the play. So now TC moving it up here in their zone. Covered up there by the Onion Rings goaltender. So now they're going to go for a face-off here on the right-hand side of Alden.
40 seconds left in the first period as we will go to a quick couple-minute break in between periods, and goalies get a drink of water. They get to switch ends, and then we will continue as Onion Lake plays it back out to neutral zone. Stick check by number 7, Onion Lake, who then falls over. Looks like he might have been hurt on the play.
Yeah, it looks like this guy might be injured here. Number 7 here, Nick Lewis. He's still
as the play continues over on the end.
Still laying down on the ice here. Yeah, it looks like they got an injured player now for the Onion Rings. So we'll see what they do. Period comes to an end, ladies and gentlemen. We're 4-2 now here. Heading into the second period of Onion Rings are leading 4-2 against Thunderchild. Nick Lewis here still on the ice.
Looks like he might have twisted his knee when he fell down awkwardly there against, I guess one of the Thunderchild players lost an edge and fell into his knee as he was trying to skate by.
Yes, that's right. And hopefully he can recover there and finish off this second period here.
He's a pillar, you know. Nick Lewis is not short of skill at all, man. He's been around and he plays hard. When he plays with all of his heart.
That's right. Looks like, yeah.
He's getting a little bit of help here getting off the ice.
It's probably the ankles or the knee. It's the right leg for sure. He's getting help from the official and Calvin Lins here to get off the ice. I don't think he's going to be returning here tonight, ladies and gentlemen, for the second period.
Kelvin's got first aid, so, you know, it's good that he's there right with him. He's probably just, you know, telling him, handle it. You're a grown man.
Yeah.
Don't cry. But, you know, hockey players don't cry, man. Hockey players are made of steel, I think.
Yeah.
Or real hard oak wood or something.
Something anyways. Something hard, yeah.
Hey, something hard. As Nick Lewis went back into the hallway, back toward the dressing room.
Yeah, he's in the dressing room, ladies and gentlemen. He's probably going to get undressed
sports
here.
medicine back there having a look at his knee. I think he might have twisted his knee or
yeah, I think Emery was bringing out that sweetgrass. I think they're just going to smudge that knee and then send him back out, no problem.
Smudge him up, you know, real good.
Yeah.
Ahoo.
Yeah, a lot of good hockey here this evening, ladies and gentlemen. We started at 5:15 as Canoe Lake was a no-show. So we moved on to head on to play the, I believe it was Sandy Lake and Saddle Lake that played right after that.
It was Sandy and Saddle. I think Saddle Lake coming out on top there with the score of, if I remember right, it was 7-4.
I think so. Yeah, they did pretty good. You know, they were. Or no, that wasn't the short bench. It was BATC that had the short bench, but was unable to come out with that dub. So now they're in the losers bracket to play Friday at 7 p.m. tomorrow evening.
It almost feels like a Friday night, you know what I mean, with the
Yes.
hockey tournament starting up.
So I believe our first game here, ladies and gentlemen, for tomorrow is going to be 9 a.m. first game tomorrow, Friday. The Onion Lake Ice Wolves are facing off against Saddle Lake for 9 a.m. puck drop. Shortly after, ladies and gentlemen, I believe we are going to be having the 10:15 Onion Lake Northern Wolves game against the Onion Lake Border Chiefs. Two Onion Lake teams facing off tomorrow. That's the 50-plus Masters Division, ladies and gentlemen. So here we go now. The officials have officially blown their whistles to have a puck drop.
Time to
Heading
rock and
into
roll.
the second period, ladies and gentlemen. The Onion Rings are leading by 2 against TC. The score is 4-2. Second and final period, ladies and gentlemen. We'll see how this goes. Will TC move on with the winner's bracket, or will they head on down to the loser's bracket? Place your bets.
It doesn't really matter, you know, anywhere they go. I think both these teams have potential to be
They both
to
have
continue
opportunity.
winning, or you know, if they get bounced down to the losers bracket, then you know they both have the skill and the opportunities to come all the way back up and play those 7 games. You know,
Yeah, that's right. There's still potential for both teams to head on and face off in the championship. Sunday, ladies and gentlemen, is our championship day to see who takes home those big banners. TC now racing for puck possession here at Onion Lake Zone.
Onion Lake picks it up and wheels it around. Here we got number 74 with a little bit of speed, going past the neutral zone, playing it in, cutting in front of the net.
He tries to cut in front of the net and put it away, but was unable to put it away.
Goaltender got the paddle down and
Calvin, Don puts it away now, right in front of the net. Calvin was struggling there between his legs.
Looks like Lynn
Linz
got,
was
got the
struggling.
stick stuck behind his own skate.
Yeah, he was really trying to put that puck away, but he ends up just passing it on over to Don
Yeah.
McDonald there, who puts it away behind the goaltender.
Emery Burning Grass is
Giving
second
them
of the night,
a
I think.
3-goal advantage here in the second period, ladies and gentlemen.
Aho, is usually what he would say, you know. Keep on keeping on, everybody. Emery Burning Grass, shout out, Big Don. Puts the biscuit in a basket as he got an assist from his good friend, Mr. Linz. Ensuing play here, we got a little battle going on here around the blue line of Onion Lake here, and Fraser Heathen passes.
Goal, ladies and gentlemen, scored by number 66, Donald McDonald.
Aho.
Assisted by number 10, Myron Dillon. And number 99, Calvin Linz. Time that goal is 24 minutes, 7 seconds.
As Thunderchild played it out, and it went all the way down into Onion Lake Sand. Oh, a nice little stick play here by our defenseman there in Dillon, who stopped the puck from going in as Eldon was caught out of his net. His stick was caught out of his net as he was playing a puck, and then got a little bit of defensive help here from his own defenseman. Passed back to Donald McDonald here in Thunderchild's end, takes a shot, sticked away from the goaltender, and played back out to the blue line.
A little recap on that last goal, ladies and gentlemen. That was Onion Ring's 5th goal, scored by number 66, Donald McDonald, and assisted by number 10, Myron Dillon, and 99, Calvin Linz. Final goals, 24 minutes, 7 seconds.
Hey. We got Thunderchild coming back with possession into Onion Lake's end, playing back down below the goal line for number 7, who played it back up to the point to his nobody home. And we got Onion Lake playing it up for number 8, who then now is chasing TC's player back behind their own net.
TC coming up with the rush now in the Onion Rings territory behind their net now. Trying to make something happen in quick stop, but Hines there was able to be there to stop that.
Number 87, is that Mitch? Mitch Tuckino?
No,
77 is Mitch Tuckino.
yeah.
Who is the number 87 for TC?
Charles DeBungy.
Huh?
DeBungy, I don't know.
Where is it?
Oh, TC with the snipe. No goal. They're calling it no goal. It's waved off as no goal. Puck. The play is still active. TC was busy celebrating, but the official is putting a stop to the play now as he's going to explain to them no goal. Face off now to the right-hand side of the Onion Rings goaltender. That was mighty close to being their third goal, but it was denied as it was just sitting on the goal crease line, ladies and gentlemen. So close, so far. So now we're heading off for face-off here. TC wins that, brings it back to the defenseman. Defenseman skates it up into the corner, the right-hand side of the goalie. Behind the net now is Onion Lake, where they cleared out of their zone.
All the way around
For
the end
an
boards.
icing call
and
on
all
the
the way
play.
down. Close call, ladies and gentlemen. Close call.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, time to take out those 50
50 ticket time.
made the draw for one lucky winner of $125.
Ooh, $125. What are we going to do with all that money? Is this the 50-50s?
Ladies and gentlemen, red 50-50 ticket number.
Can I borrow 10? I'll buy some.
18658. Last four numbers, red 50-50 ticket number 8658. This is your lucky number. Congratulations. You can make your way over to the
Ooh,
announce booth to claim
number
your
7
prize.
of Onion Lake there coming out and taking a little spill, still favoring that knee. He's getting off, getting a change. I wonder if he's going to be able to play here tomorrow. I think he might be done for the evening.
Who's that, number 7?
Nick Lewis.
Nick Lewis. Oh, didn't he just get hurt?
Yeah,
Man.
he came back in and
See?
he tried to shift.
I told you, they probably smudged that knee and sent him out, but it was not enough. So.
Maybe they needed to use a different smudge.
Yeah,
Maybe
they
they
must-
used where they should have used a heavier smudge. Something a little more powerful.
Yeah, I don't know. It could have been buffalo, could have been horse. Who knows?
Yeah. Maybe they should have went California.
Nah.
Hey.
Well, they'll know for next time now. So I believe Nick head out. Oh, he's coming back out there. Looks like.
Oh, he and Mama didn't raise no quitter. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. He goes walking in the hallway, thinks about it, comes right back. Now
Yeah.
here comes Donovan Whitstone trying to make some magic happen in the center ice, but was unable to. TC on a 2-on-1 advantage now.
Number
Pass
7 is-
towards the downtown office, but heads right to the corner. TC fighting for possession here. Shot on net, stop. Another shot steered aside behind the net.
Stick with some good stick moves. You know what I mean? He's on his game tonight.
Yes, he is. Yeah, he wants to keep these boys in that winner's bracket.
I'm not sure what the prize payouts for this one is. Did you get a number on that?
Let me double check
for
here.
for our rec, for our 35 plus and our 50 plus. Just to try let you as the viewers understand that what these guys are battling for as a prize payout. You know what I mean? It might be a pretty big dollar. It might be like $5K or something like that. $5,000 for a first. It might be something like that. It might be 2,500. I'm not sure. But I mean, it is I think it's a band sponsored event
Yes,
for
it
all
is.
3 tournaments.
Yeah.
So it's like the band puts up all the money and teams. I imagine it's going to be a big payout because if people are coming in all the way like from Kainai and that, like they got to make it worth their while to come over and play hockey. You know what I mean?
Yes, that's right. So in our rec division, ladies and gentlemen, first place prize in our rec division is $15,000.
Wow, 15 large.
35 plus first place prize is $5,000, and same goes for our masters division in the 50 plus. Second place for rec is 7,500. 35 plus is $3,000. Same goes for 50 plus, and for third place in the rec division is $5,000. 35 plus and 50 plus is $2,000. Lot of good money here. So everybody wants to make it to that first place position here in our tournament for our 30th anniversary in the Onion Lake Memorial Communiplex Winterfest 2025.
Hey, 15 grand. That's some pretty good. That's some pretty good coin there, for so that, with that, 15 grand being a payout, you would probably expect to see some good recreation hockey, some great
Yeah.
hockey there. You got some good skill coming out to come and battle for that prize purse.
Definitely, yeah, that's for sure. So everyone's gonna be giving it their all here all weekend long, ladies and gentlemen. Head on over here to the Onion Lake Memorial Communiplex where there is no admission fee all weekend long.
Come out and enjoy some good hockey. Show your appreciation. Again, there's going to be more than just one thing going on here. Like there's more than just hockey going on. We got some activities going on tomorrow. I do believe there's going to be some junior lumberjack competition for tomorrow, and a pancake breakfast. I think starting on Saturday morning. But I mean, there was another goal here by Thunder Child at about the 15-minute marker. And the ensuing play coming back into the neutral zone with number 7, Mr. Broken Knee, Nick Lewis, passing it across over to the far side and passed into the office where McDonald misses on the ensuing shot.
Third goal, sorry, ladies and gentlemen, scored by number 88. Unassisted. Time of that goal is 15 minutes, 24 seconds.
Little battle for the puck here over the neutral zone and backed into Onion Lake's end.
Recap on that last goal, ladies and gentlemen. That's TC's third goal, scored by number 88, unassisted at 15:44, putting them up to 3. Onion Rings at 5 in the second with 14:27 left in the second and final period.
This is some great hockey, man. These boys are really, they're once they got comfortable with where they were at, who they're playing, now the showboating shows up, you know what I mean? This is where all the skill comes. All the guys bring out their secret tricks and everything. And they're pulling out some moves that you probably only see in recreation hockey, These guys are really that good. We got number 7, Broken Knee, Nick Lewis coming back in. Dangle gets a shot on net, gets the goal. After falling down at the end of the first period, after hurting his knee, and coming back in, getting the goal here in the second period, individual effort. As we're lining up for a face-off here, after that goal by Nick Lewis, and Thunderchild wins it cleanly, played back to number 25, chipped it ahead, but then Donovan Whitstone picks that up. And pass it over to number 66, Donald McDonald. Pass back to the half board to number 77. Couldn't handle the.
Recap for that last goal, ladies and gentlemen. OL Onion Rings, 6 goals scored by 7. Our man with this medicine on him now, which probably how he got that goal. Number 7, Nick Lewis, assisted by number 77, Adrian Chief. Time that goal was 13 minutes and 55 seconds. Puck stopped there by TC's goaltender. We are now gonna line up for a face-off on the left-hand side of him. Looks like he got hurt from that stoppage there. Kind of hit like his little his chest bone area. Probably hurt pretty bad. Fighting for puck possession, but TC comes up with that, moves behind their own net, looks for somebody to open. That's Dixon Sunchild. Moves it up there along the boards. Hines there able to recover that, looking for somebody open.
Puts on the brakes right in front of the goaltender as it's played back in by Onion Lake's own player and touched by a Thunderchild player, which then is called on an offside, and the play is ensuing on the blue line face-off dog.
Pick up some Chase the J of Hearts. We'll be having that draw happen Sunday with a guaranteed
Won by Thunderchild, but Donald's long reach there, he was able to pick up the puck and take it away on a stick check. Shot on net, just whistled wide.
Tomorrow morning, ladies and gentlemen, we'll start off our
99 plays it back over into the corner. And 77, Thunderchild plays it up the half board, out of the reach of his intended target. 22 off the glass, chipped ahead by 99. Back to 77 here of TC. Plays it into his own skates and dangles one of Onion Lake's players. We got number 22, Onion Lake, playing it in. Looks like he's getting stick checked. Plays back to the front, which then bounces back into the office. It's taken away by Thunderchild. Shot taken, missed. Passed all the way up to Myron Dillon, number 10 of Onion Lake. Passed it across 77, intended target, didn't quite make the full trip. It's played back to number 74 of Onion Lake. Passed across to number 77, passed across from number 10 back to 77. Missed the intended target off the half board and played back into the corner by number 77 of Onion Lake, Agent Chief, who sets up in his office right in front of the net there. And into the half wall where little scrums happening. Oh, a nice little hook there.
Yeah, that's a hook, but no call.
No call.
Shane's calling it. Yeah, there you go.
Looks like he's wearing his glasses.
Yeah, that's probably why he made that call there. He's able to see. He's like, no, Dixon, you're the one there heading in there. You better not do that.
Trying to play the duck here, old Dixon, eh? Trying to say, no, I didn't.
Yeah.
I think everybody saw it all the way across Turtle Island, man. If you're tuning in, you
You
saw what happened. Our camera guy here, shout out to our camera guy, Lance Cook. He's doing a phenomenal job. Shout out to Dana Cook, who's on our remote camera across the way over there. He's doing a great job.
What's that number?
And we are ensuing play here. Onion Lake playing and creating some momentum for himself here is number 66 here. Henry Burning Grass, Donald McDonald. Little bit of dangle, little bit of dally. No, couldn't get the puck passed over to number 97, Riley Lewis. 69, Aaron Dillon made a mistake here and then takes a shot. The goaltender blockers that into his own glove hand and covers it up for a whistle.
Little recap on that penalty, ladies and gentlemen. That's Dixon Sunchild from TC with a 3-minute hooking penalty at 9:32. Looks like Fraser's struggling out there to contain that puck.
He's doing great, you know what I mean? Struggle or not, man, he's doing great. I think I'm gonna call him Fraser Winds in his hair now or something,
Fraser blows in the wind.
Yeah.
Owie.
Fraser's hair flows with his speed.
Fraser water flowing hair. Keeps it going.
We got number 11 here for TC, getting some little bit of traction here, putting on the Jets over through the neutral zone, picked off by Onion Lake's number 69, who's stick check number 11. We got number 7 here, Nick Lewis, broken leg Lewis.
Oh, we know with the medicine. That's the medicine man right there, boy. Oh, smokes.
Number 74, slap pass over to number 77, wraparound attempt, smothered up by Thunderchild's goaltender. Nice work here, some of these guys, man, number 77 there, he was supposed to play in the 50-plus Masters earlier today. And it looks like he jumped ship. So he's got some wheels, man. Like he's a Masters Division player, and look, he's keeping up with these rec boys.
Oh, yes, no problem at all. Look, another shot on net there. Stopped by the TC goaltender.
Looks like he's playing with the 60 flex, unless he's really that heavy and strong. But
I don't know. That guy's a contractor, so who knows?
Yeah, man, swinging tools around all day long.
Yeah.
Oh, a
man,
miss.
Yeah, that puck just about snuck by twice. Twice. The goaltender's not dropping down. He's probably
Shoot from
all
anywhere.
gassed out now, boy.
He probably got spaghetti legs already.
Man, we're 6 minutes and 40 seconds left in the second period, ladies and gentlemen.
Hip goaltender sticks out the left knee, not even the full pad, just the knee. And he got enough of that puck. Shot off the side of the net, played back in front. Puck goes back out to the defenseman, back over to number 22. Terry got some fuck. Oh, I just about did something wrong there. Some profanity.
Terry had the nice shot there. Just went almost went top corner, but TC flashed that glove and denied.
Yeah, flashed a
That
little bit
top
of leather
shelf.
there.
Here comes Hines now through the center ice here. Curls back, looks for Cole. Shot goes wide. This goaltender is definitely gassed out. He is not dropping whatsoever.
Not even making no attempt to those wide ones, you know?
No,
He's
nothing.
just watching them go by.
Yeah, so
He's
now,
like, oh yeah, man, I'm too tired to move for that one. You know?
man, well, I don't know. You know,
Sometimes you're in shape, sometimes you're in shape, sometimes you are a shape. You know what I mean?
That's true, yeah.
Like for myself, I'm probably almost a shape. Maybe I am a shape, you know?
Yeah.
But either way, it's shape, right?
Yeah, either or, yeah.
Yeah.
So here we are now with
Back
the
to the
onion
point
rings.
here.
Oh, there you go. Now he's kicking them aside. TC coming up on the
some
one-on-one.
good sauce up to 69 TC.
Frazier able to recover that puck. Trying to make something happening here with Don McDonald now.
Burning grass coming up the right wing.
5 minutes left in the second.
Passed back to the point to
To the
number
medicine
7.
man.
Goaltender kicked that out. The puck passed his knees, and he was able to kick it out from behind him. Like, how does that happen?
They must have came back with their own type of medicine.
Battle of the medicines
Yeah.
here.
Oh, man. I don't want to go into these dressing rooms.
Pass attempt to the front of the net, steered away by the defenseman of Thunderchild.
Myron Dillon now looking to make an open shot. Just about had it. The net's wide open, but now
TC
penalty is coming on
all over the
to
place here.
Onion Lake. Myron Dillon, 2-on-1 now for TC. Steered aside by Alden Stick into the corner now. I'm pretty sure we got a penalty here coming up towards Onion
Delayed
Lake.
penalty call
Yeah.
here for a hooking.
Unless they're able
We
to
just
put
need
that
to gain
puck
some
behind.
puck possession
I
here.
know. There you go. No, not yet.
Not happening.
There
There
we
it
go.
is.
Yeah, there you go. Man, that was a
As number
close one.
97 touches the puck, Onion Lake gets their call.
Yeah, so that's number 10, Myron Dillon for Team Onion Rings.
2 minutes for hooking.
3 minutes.
3 minutes. 3 minutes. Oh, yeah. We're on the 25-minute straight time. As the puck is going to get dropped here to the right of Onion Lake. Onion Rings. OL Onion Rings here. Goaltender Alden Stick. Shot on net. Whistles wide. And played on the half boards by Thunderchild, which is picked up and stick checked and sent down the ice. As Riley Lewis wants to make a change.
TC now moving the puck up from their own zone through neutral ice. Coming towards the blue line, they just about collided with each other. TC still with possession. Shot on net was blocked from Hines there. Oh, they got it. The puck was loose there between the goaltender's pads there for a second, but TC was able to tip that puck back in, so now they have 4 on the board.
Fell down and just kind of stayed right there, and Stick couldn't find it as he was hunched over looking for it, but it was just a little too close to his pad where it was then sticked in by one of Thunderchild's forward who was hanging out. Won cleanly by Onion Lake and moved into TC's defensive zone as TC plays it out behind the net.
Thunderchild, 4th goal, scored by number 5.
And moved ahead here into the neutral zone. Number 11 picks it up, wheels it in. Looks like he's got some speed. Passes it to the front of the net where Alden Stick then smothers the puck. No room for error.
Little recap on our last goal, ladies and gentlemen. Thunderchild's fourth goal. Scored by number 5 and assisted by number 91 Cody Thunderchild, assisted by 66 Dixon Sunchild.
We got number 77 of Onion Lake coming up and taking a shot on net to number 66, who was up with them and expecting a pass that didn't come. And number 99 picks it up and turns it around back into Thunderchild's end, and then plays it up to 66, who then is now out and plays it across to 77, who took a shot, and then the goalie was able to make a stop on it.
1 minute remaining in the second and final period.
And
ladies
we
and
are
gentlemen.
playing into the final minute here of the second frame. Looks like we want to get some momentum happening here. We got 66 in behind the net. Stick checked, and we got number 7 here. Cherry picking along with number 99 for Thunderchild. Looks like he's got a
might
break.
work, yeah.
Oh, he's got a break. It's not in.
No
it's not
goal,
in.
he
Goaltender's
says.
down.
No goal,
The
he
goaltender's
says.
down, and the puck is covered as there is a stoppage of play.
That was a close one for sure.
Oh man,
25 seconds left here in the second period.
some good excitement here, ladies and gentlemen. You know, be sure to come out to the Onion Lake Memorial Communiplex, as there is going to be festivities for the next 3 days.
And Thunderchild scores with about 9 seconds left. They're going into stop time now, as if it's 1 goal differential, they will do stop time.
Within the last 3 minutes of play, as these guys have done it before. I've seen them done it firsthand here, these two defensemen, as they did that to us when we were playing minor hockey against them at in Mooseman at the arena. We were versing North Battleford Tribal Council, as we were Onion Lake as our own. Shot taken, but then time runs out as Onion Lake advances, and Thunderchild moves down into the losers bracket. Again, ladies and gentlemen, come on out to Onion Lake Memorial Communiplex and come and support our 2025 Winterfest hockey tournament and festivities for Winterfest.
First game tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen, is 9 a.m. against the Onion Lake Ice Wolves, face off against the Saddle Lake Chiefs. Team Saddle Lake, ladies and gentlemen. Don't forget, we are having
A good job here by
events happening tomorrow.
both teams. Great effort, excellent work, good sticks, good sportsmanship, as a lot of them know each other from the past, and a lot of them have had been teammates in their times before. You know, Emery Burning Grass here showing some love to the referees as we move on. And we are getting ready to wrap it up for the night.
The pleasure was all ours. Have safe travel back to where you're staying tonight. Ho!
As we get ready to wrap it up here, myself, Brian Misto,
yeah.
and co-host Mr. Dixon Chief.
Yeah, that's right, ladies and gentlemen. We're just ready to sign off here after a nice long afternoon and evening of hockey. 4 games played today, but tomorrow, plenty of hockey to come, ladies and gentlemen. So be sure, if you're close, to come on down to the Communiplex here in Onion Lake. We'll be also having Winterfest festivities happening at the hall side all afternoon. Live entertainment too in the evening. Brought to you by, who was it I said there, Brian?
Lost Highway.
Lost Highway, that's right. 7 p.m. Lost Highway will be playing live
And
entertainment
again, ladies and gentlemen, folks of all ages, you know, fans of all ages, man, if you can't make it out to the rink for any reason, if you're got a flat tire, if you're running out of gas, if she didn't want to give you any money, if she doesn't want to give out the bank card, you know what I mean? Join us on our live podcast, Facebook and YouTube on 7th Generation Podcast, and we will. Could you? Oh, we are up here. Oh,
There you are,
we go.
ladies and
There we
gentlemen.
go. There we are.
So, like he was saying, join us live. You know, we're broadcasting all weekend long on the OLCN 7th Generation podcast on Facebook and YouTube.
Share that link.
like, subscribe, whatever you want. Spread the word. You know, if nobody can make it, you can watch live here, ladies and gentlemen, all weekend long.
As it's going to be entertaining, as we will continue to entertain you guys for the weekend, and we will get guest speakers come in as we find them, and we're winging it.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. We're doing the best we can. But big shout out to everyone who made today's events possible. Is our officials, as Brian was saying, our arena staff, our concession staff, our 50-50 ladies, our scorekeepers, and our penalty box workers, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Dixon Chief. This is Brian Misto. We're signing off for the rest of the night. We'll see you all tomorrow. And remember, the pleasure was all ours.
9 a.m. Hey, hey.